survive, and advance. The two phrases sitting on the minds of both of these teams tonight as Sectional 39 continues in the semifinal round for a chance to play for a title. With a clash between the Switzerland County Pacers and the Eastern Musketeers here live on WSLM. Hi, everybody. I'm Eli Guthrie along with my partner Elijah Hamann, and welcome to Eastern High School, home of the Musketeers, as we await Sectional 39 once again after last week. Speaking of last week, let's do a quick recap. Me and Dylan Beach were up last week in Indianapolis, Naptown, to see Eastern take on Crystal House Manual Eagles. Crystal House came on strong, running the opening kick back for a touchdown, 96 yards. But now, Musketeers prevailed in the end, winning it 49-29. Their opponent tonight, the Switzerland County Pacers, they were at Brown County last weekend, ended up prevailing over Brown County 28-21, a close matchup. Tonight will be an even closer matchup. We have an exponentialized game ahead of us. It's going to be great. Let's talk a little about keys tonight. Keys tonight, Elijah. We have keys to victory for Eastern tonight. What do you think they'd be going for?
Number one for them is going to be able to find the gaps. With them having a lot of their receivers out and some of them being injured, it's going to be up to the linemen and the running backs to find their gaps and fill those holes. And next is going to be possession time. As long as they can hold on to the ball, drain the clock, make sure they manage time well, they ought to be in a pretty good shape to win this game. And no mental lapses is another thing. They've had a lot of penalties this year in the games that I've been around to watch. And if they can keep those penalties down and not hold and not commit stupid penalties, then they should be in a pretty good shape to win this game.
They should be, like you said, the first one, find the gaps. Yes, they need to find the gaps very well. Last week in Indianapolis, they've had a hard time finding the gaps, had a hard time looking through things well. Braden Jones was out the first half of last week's game. He's back full strength tonight, for full game. They couldn't find the gaps last week to start, but ended up getting outside. Possession time. They handled possession time pretty well last week, although they did get a big chance to start that because Switzerland County only had 12 seconds to play possession time after the first opening kickoff because they ran it back for a touchdown. Now we're going to see, hopefully, better Musketeer team tonight, controlling the possession time and eliminating mental lapses on penalties and other giving up kickoff return for touchdowns. Now let's look at the Pacers' key to the game tonight. Hopefully they can try to find their way after a close win at Brown County last week, a 1-8 team, 1-9 now, team that gave them fits last week at Brown County.
They're going to need to use the mental mistakes Eastern makes. Anytime Eastern comes up with a penalty or turnover, they're going to have to capitalize on that and use it to their advantage. They're also going to need to throw the ball pretty accurately. They can take advantage of these Eastern defensive backs. Some of them aren't as experienced as what they had in KT and Garrett Jury, but if they can find these open mashups against these younger DBs, they should be able to throw the ball downfield and fire up the defense. If they can get the defense to play good ball and close all the gaps and shut down receivers, then they'll definitely be able to keep up with Eastern easily.
Like you said, the first part of this key right here is use the lapses. Mental lapses have been a huge problem for the Musketeers. A plague, if you must, the whole season with penalties in the last fourth quarter, barking at them, getting false starts, holdings, and numerous amounts of other penalties, giving them troubles. Then throw the ball. We have stats along with us here tonight. We have Alex Bailey, the one that's pretty dang good for Switzerland County, giving the ball, throwing the ball very well throughout the season, connecting with more receivers than he's missing. And then fire up the defense. Musketeers have spurts where they get going very well, putting up numerous amounts of points. Like last week, their highest number of points all season at 49 points against the Eagles of Chris Hollis Manual. So we're going to see this week if Switzerland County can fire up the defense and find a way to prevail over this Musketeer offense that can be able to fire on quick cylinders. You also had mentioned earlier that there's some key injuries to tonight's game. Garrett Jury last week against Crystal House Manual ended up fracturing his right ankle. He will be out the remainder of the season if the season comes later than tonight. We also see Caden Temple. Caden Temple 2 weeks ago broke his collarbone on a reception heading down the right sideline. Then Brody Temple 3 or 4 weeks ago, almost a month. He's now out of his boot, but still on the sideline with a ankle injury. We have 2 ankle injuries and a broken collarbone. This is going to be a plague for the Musketeers tonight, as they're very limited on their positions, having numerous people play each position.
Yeah, that's always been a big thing with Eastern. A lot of people have always had to play both ways, but Eastern, as the season's gone on, has always gotten better about their conditioning. And later on in the year, you see them keep up with teams in the second half a lot more than they usually do in the first half. So I don't think it'll affect them as much, but it'll definitely have some sort of impact on the game.
It sure will. And now some important facts you to remember is that the rushing game will be important for both of these teams in the matchup tonight, as they're wondering if they can get things going quickly with their passing games can struggle at certain points, but not all the time. This is something that's going to be plaguing the Musketeers. I've said plague enough in this broadcast tonight to already let you guys know that the Musketeers got to find motion tonight, find the gaps, create plays enough to get things going for them tonight if they want to win this game. We have John Harrell has Musketeers predicted 35-14 over the Pacers in this matchup tonight for the semifinal, heading to the championship next week. Whoever wins this game tonight will be back playing either Triton Central or Brownstown, two of the best teams in 2A football. This game has been summed up perfectly for the Musketeers. They got the best draw they could have ever imagined in sectional. All the good teams are on the top of the bracket: Brownstown, Triton, Central, Indianapolis, Acina. All the great teams on top are all on the bottom. We'll send you away for the national anthem here. The PA announcer will bring you right back.
Governor Holcomb, I love how high school sports teach the importance of the journey.
Couldn't agree more, Commissioner Neidig. Before any measure of success is achieved, like making a winning play or earning a state championship, student athletes go on an essential journey that humbles and teaches them every step of the way.
The lessons learned along the journey of high school sports are about so much more than just the game. Student athletes learn how to persevere through adversity, never give up, and to get better every day.
This second classroom teaches the skills, behaviors, and attitudes student athletes need to be successful on the playing field and in life.
There's no better training ground for today's teens on their way to becoming tomorrow's leaders. Support the vital work of education-based athletics by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events.
This is keeping education in front of athletics. This is the journey of high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
This is Becky White from WSLM, and I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Are you ready for some football and fantastic deals on wheels? John Jones Auto Group is here to kickstart your season with unbeatable savings at all 4 of our locations. That's right, we're conveniently located in Salem, Corden, Greenville, and Scottsburg. Score big this football season and drive away a winner with John Jones Auto Group. Our dedicated team is committed to helping you find the perfect vehicle that suits both your style and your budget. Whether you're looking for a tough and versatile truck to tackle any challenge, or sleek and fuel-efficient sedan to zip through traffic like a star player, we've got you covered. Plus, don't overlook our certified pre-owned vehicles that offer affordable reliability. Get ready to do a happy touchdown dance because we're offering incredible finance options. Our finance team will work their magic to secure the best rates and terms tailored to your needs. Touchdown! And there's more. John Jones Auto Group is offering game-changing incentives, lease specials, and low APRs. Make this the perfect time to drive home a deal you won't find anywhere else. Don't fumble this opportunity. Visit John Jones Auto Group today at any of our 4 locations. Or you can check us out online at johnjonesautogroup.com. And remember, you see so many because they paid so little.
We welcome you back from the national anthem here at Eastern High School as the coin toss is ready to ensue. Coincidentally, unreasonably enough, Switzerland County did not take the field on that national anthem, so they are now taking the field now. We will welcome the Pacers onto the field. As we want to see the 4 captains from each side of this ball take the field for the coin toss. I had mentioned before the break that we're going to have to see both teams find a way to prevail in this one with the running game and do what they know how to do best. Eastern tonight has the chance to become the best team in school history. Has a chance to find their 6th win on the season, I believe. Their 6th win on the season, along with winning their first semifinal sectional matchup in school history. That's a huge milestone for Eastern tonight, as well as Switzerland County. Last week, Switzerland County had won their first ever sectional matchup over Brown County. In recent years, they had been shut out three years in a row by Triton Central, Providence, and Indianapolis, Acina, and before this year playing Brown County that first game of sectional. Last week, we said Switzerland County took on Brown County. That spread was close. We are going to see that Switzerland County is a third quarter team, putting up 14 points in the third quarter, but also They're giving up 15 points last week to Brown County, which ultimately kept this game close because Brown County did not have a touchdown in the first half. They only had 2 field goals, it looked like, to start the game at Switzerland County. This is going to be a huge matchup for Eastern tonight as they look to go to the sectional championship against either Triton Central or Brownstown Central to take a title home to Eastern. We are going to see now.
Yeah, Eastern's progressed a lot in the last few years. They've came from being 0-9, 0-10 for 2 years straight pretty much, and now they've made it all the way to the second round of sectional and have a chance to go play for a championship if they can win this game. So I'm really impressed with how much they've improved over the last couple of years, and I'm really excited to see what they have tonight and what could be in store for next week if they manage to make it to the next round.
So now we are found out from the coin toss has finished and we are ready for kickoff. Eastern deferred to the second half. Switzerland County will receive the ball to start this game tonight. As we are going to see first, Cody Bannon in the Musketeers sending this ball out to kick it away to start this matchup tonight, Elijah, is we are ready for some high school football.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here and excited to watch.
12 minutes on the board, 48 minutes in full time. We have a fresh one on the board now in the first quarter. We are ready to send this one away. We have back deep for Switzerland County. For Switzerland County, we have back deep Richards and Mosley back deep for Switzerland County, ready to send this one, return this one back from their inside their own 10-yard line. Right now, Bannett's placing the ball, ready to get this thing underway. Teams lining up, ready to go. This is going to be a huge kickoff for the Musketeers right now. As we're going to see, because Bannett has a few troubles recently kicking the ball off out of bounds, but those two danger returners back there of Mosley and Richards for Switzerland County is going to be a huge thing for the Musketeers to be able to defend tonight, as they're missing 3 key players, 2 of them that were on the return team of Garrett Drury and Caden Temple. Back deep for the Musketeers tonight will be Connor Cleek along with Braden Jones, the running back and the receiver / cornerback. And Bannett ready to send it away. Bannett sends it away from zone 40. Switzerland County Eastern. We are underway from Eastern. He lets it fall into the end zone for a touchback. We are going to see Bailey, number 14, Alex Bailey, for the Switzerland County Pacers first tonight on offense, alongside of both Young brothers next to Matthew and Michael Young of Switzerland County, number 13, number 23. We're going to see how they can start this run game tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited to see if Switzerland County can get this ball moving, see if they can find some gaps, and if Eastern can fill those gaps, and how well their defense is going to play tonight. Their defense plays as good as they did last week with Caleb King having 6 sacks. They could be in pretty good shape tonight.
Lining up in a single form right there is Bailey, the backfield. Bailey Anderson takes a snap, hands off to number 13, Young. Young to the outside, far side, breaking away early on that one, up near the first down marker.
Yeah, them ends are going to have to contain the outside and make sure nobody breaks outside for long runs like that. They did a good job tackling him once they got to him, but if they can stop him at the line of scrimmage or close to it, it'll make it a lot harder on him.
Second down and 4 coming up from the Switzerland County 27-yard line, 27-yard line now. We have Bailey in the shotgun position, or under center position now with 3 behind him. Bailey takes a snap, flips it out to the other young brother. Young brother gets met in the backfield, breaks a few tackles out there, gets swung up in the backfield. Huge hit, taken down and lost a few on the play.
Yeah, right there, just like I was talking about. They contained him on the outside and didn't let him go anywhere. They missed a couple of tackles right there, and if they can make the tackles in the backfield and wrap them up instead of getting juked like that, then they'll be able to halt this offense right here.
Third down and 7 coming up for Switzerland County on their own 26-yard line. We'll see Bailey in that same formation he has now behind him. Both young brothers behind him with Reynolds in the wing spot. Takes his handoff, hands it off to falls back in the pocket looking for a receiver. Gets met by Guthrie, taking off in his own hands, heading up near the sideline. Gets the first down and more. Here's Bailey going to the 40-yard line, out of bounds. Drug out of bounds by the Musketeers after a lapse in the defense.
Yeah, right there, the defensive end's got to make sure to attack the outside shoulder, so that way the quarterback doesn't have the option of running outside and has to step up into the pocket or try to make a move in the middle of the field where there's a lot more people to make a tackle. Instead, he kind of attacked that inside shoulder and went inside a little bit, and the quarterback had all all the room he needed outside.
Tackle awarded there to Reese Weiniger, number 28, pushing the quarterback out of bounds after that long scramble he had right there. A tight formation this time for Switzerland County with Bailey under center. Bailey looking around, taking the snap, rolls out left, and the QB keeper gets to the outside, maybe gets 2 yards on the play, drug out of bounds by, looks like, McBride of the Musketeer defense.
Yeah, right there, they're just doing a good job of what I was talking about and containing that edge. If they can keep doing this, they'll be able to stop them pretty quick.
They sure will now. It's 2nd down and 9 from the 40-yard line. For the 40-yard line this time, we're going to see Bailey and the Switzerland County Pacers, if they see if they can figure out this offense now. They've been halted in the past 2 plays. Bailey with 1 to his right. 1 to his right, and he has different formation this time, with only 1 behind him and 2 in the wing spots. Takes a snap, hands it off to the Young on the outside. Young hitting the corner. Young meets the corner, gets off to the races. Now he has 1 person to beat. Young beats them. Always stepped out of bounds. The referee calls him out at about the 35 of the Musketeers.
Yeah, these defensive ends are definitely going to have to stay home and not attack upfield because they're doing a lot of reverses and a lot of switches. And if you can figure out who has the ball in these reverse and switch plays early, then you can stop them. And if the defensive ends stay home and stay in their position, then they can watch for a counter whenever they run it back the other way.
This is a Musketeer offense. A Switzerland County offense that reminds me a lot of Brownstown. Bailey takes a snap, hands it off to Young again. The other Young brother this time, Michael Young, gets met in the backfoot, immediately lost. Maybe a gain of a half yard on the play, bring up 2nd down and 9.
Great job there by Caleb King making the tackle and reading the play pretty good. It looked like Braden Jones might have been in there too and making a play.
That defense needs to take a lot of steps now forward as they gave up the edge corner there for Switzerland County in the past 2 runs now. Bailey approaching the line with the rest of his team. He has 1 to his right. That'll be number 11, Naz Leland. Bailey takes us now with 1 behind him. Motions Young over. Falls out right. Screen pass to Young. Young gets met in the backfield, but breaks it for a few of them. Young gets the corner up to the 28-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
That was a pretty good job reading that screenplay, getting him tackled early, but I'd like to see him attack a little bit sooner and get there and try to make a play on the ball or get him down as soon as he catches it, because there's a lot of time right there where somebody could have made a tackle.
This Pacer offense is using a lot of time now. Running now, 9:30 to go. It's 0-0 still. 1st quarter of this sectional 39 semifinal. Bailey under center again with 3 behind him. That Brownstown Central look now again. Bailey takes a snap, flips it out to Young. Michael Young this time. Oh, slips in the backfield. A little wet grass behind him there. Falls back for a loss of 4 on the play, bringing up 4th down.
That was a good job there by Connor Cleek coming up on the outside and managing to force him pretty much to slip. He tried to get plant a foot so he could cut back, and he just lost all traction and fell over.
Even better tackle there by the turf. He got taken down very quickly there, slipped and lost his balance. Now we're going to see the Pacer offense stay on the field this time. They now trips to his right on this one. A big set to his right now with only 1 in the backfield. Bailey takes a snap in the shotgun this time, looking for a receiver. Under pressure this time. He's sacked. Boom. Big Caleb King comes in there to toss him down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of 6 on the play. Musketeers will take over at their own 41-yard line.
Yeah, big Caleb King and Nathan McBride got back there in the backfield in a hurry and gave them absolutely no time to get the ball off. And Eastern will take over in somewhat decent field position here on their own 40.
We're going to see Cody Bannett and the Musketeer offense for the first time tonight. And we're going to see if they can hold that momentum on that defensive stop this time, as they gave up a few long runs to start the game previously for the Pacers. Musketeers have to find a way to answer this defensive stand from Switzerland County. Bannett coming out this time. He's going to have Jones and McBride to either side of him with only one, the single lone matchup over here. We see it again. We saw last week. Reese Weiniger lined up across number 20 of the Aiden Covington of the Pacers. Bannett takes the snap, hands off to Jones. Jones up the middle. Jones finds a seam. Jones spinning around defenders up to near the 1st down marker. Huge first run for Braden Jones to open this game for the Musketeers.
That was really good blocking right there by that Musketeer O-line. They just made a giant hole for Braden Jones to run through, and he just got about 5 yards before he's ever touched and then ran through everybody else.
2nd down and short from the Pacers' 47-yard line now. We're going to see Bennett, the same formation as last time, in the shotgun with Braden Jones and McBride on either side of him. The lone matchup of Weiniger and Dixon last time, it's Matt Marquis on the far side, matching up to Weiniger in the lone matchup. Bennett takes a snap, hands McBride this time. McBride has an opening. McBride breaking free tackles. Big tackle there from number 81 of the Pacer defense. That will be number 81. Not listed on my roster. Number 81, though. 81 for Pacers that time, coming on the big tackle, stopping McBride on that fake handoff one way. We saw that in previous weeks. Huge production from the Musketeers to start.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job running the ball right here. And if they keep running the ball like this all night, then Switzerland County is going to be in for a long night.
Yes, they will. And now we're going to see a first down and 10 from the Pacers' 38-yard line. McBride in the shotgun position this time. Bannett falls back in the pocket, looking to pick a pass. Bannett finds a receiver this time. It's Weininger. Weininger off to the races. Weininger on the right sideline. Weininger breaks a few tackles. Oh, pushed out of bounds by the 12-yard line. First down.
That was a great throw by Cody Bannett and a great catch by Reese Weininger. And he's able to make a couple moves and got about, 20, 30 yards on that?
He sure did. That was a huge play from pass and catch from Bannett to Weininger that time. Weininger on the curl route like Temple usually does, finding his receiver out to the outside. The quarterback usually talks to you in that kind of position. They throw the ball to the shoulder, the defender's not on, and you roll that way, and you get going real quickly. Weininger found that area and took it almost to the house now. Bannett in the shotgun position now. McBride's on that far out now in the wide receiver position. The Jones to his right. Bannett takes a snap, fakes the handoff to Jones, takes his own hands, immediately in the backfield. Bannett's not getting anywhere on that run. Second down and 13 coming up.
Yeah, it looked like there was some sort of miscommunication there with the O-line. Seen some hands kind of raised, like they didn't know what was going on right there. But if they can get this run game down, I have a good feeling about their chances.
I do too. And now they are in plus territory as they have been for the past few plays. Bannett motioning McBride over to the other side with a lone matchup now. Matchup at number 12, Mason Stroud of the Pacer defense. Bannett in the shotgun position now with two to his right. Takes a snap, hands it off to Jones. Jones up the middle. Jones finds an opening, gets met by number 18 of that big, strong defense of the Pacers. That'll be the tackle. Ethan Jones on the tackle.
Yeah, that was a good 5-6 yard run by there by Braden Jones. Now they're going to be in about a 3rd and 5 situation. If they can get this first down, then they'll probably be the first ones to get points on the board, and that's always a good momentum, a good thing to gain some momentum.
Jones coming up out of the free safety spot to make that tackle in the backfield, not the backfield, the secondary there. Same formation as previously now. Bannett with two right to his sides. Hands off to Jones. Jones with lead blocker McBride. Jones finds an opening. Jones pile driving his way down through that Pacer defense. No one can stop him. The whole team took him down.
Yeah, it took a lot of people to get him down right there, and it looks like it's going to be a 1st and goal for the Musketeers on about the 1 or 2 yard line.
We're going to see hopefully a touchdown here for the Musketeers. Looking to touch one in with McBride here. McBride or Jones now. Bannett lining his team up in the first down line on the goal line offense. Bannett with two running backs to his right, lone matchup with Weininger on the right. Bannett takes a snap, hands off McBride. McBride, lead blocker of Jones. McBride waltzing his way in the end zone. Touchdown, Musketeers.
Yeah, Nathan McBride right there just ran in untouched. Braden Jones' big old lead blocker managed to bulldoze everybody out of the way for him and got in there without even getting a hand on him.
We are going to see Cody Bannett stay on the field this time for the extra point. Hit the first time this game, putting up a touchdown already on their opening series. Bannett looking to put this thing away for a 7-0 start for the Musketeers. The holder on the field for the Musketeers is none other than Chandler Dukes. Falls, fumble a little bit. Bannett kick is up, and it is good. Musketeers open up this series of the game, 7-0. Live here on WSLM. I'm Eli Guthrie along with Elijah Hamann. We'll send you away for a break. We'll be back after these messages.
Keep playing. Keep working. Keep going. And keep moving with the exceptional orthopedic care at Baptist Health. With an experienced team and a full line of advanced services and procedures, it's no wonder most people choose Baptist to help them keep on keeping on. Visit baptisthealth.com/ortho to find a Baptist Health provider.
We welcome you back. That's that Musketeer touchdown to take the lead 7-0 here. 5:48 remaining in the first quarter. We're going to see Bannett come back out onto the field with his kickoff unit. Ready to send this one deep. We got Mosley and Richards back deep for the Pacers once again. Last time around, the ball for the opening kick went into the end zone for a touchback. Now we're going to see if Bannett can set him up for a return here.
Yeah, Bannett's got a heck of a leg on him for being a quarterback. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he sure does. Now we're going to see Cody Bannett now on the field with this kickoff unit after that huge touchdown to start. The ball knocks off the tee here. Here we go. Good play, opening series for the Musketeers last time around. Now they're ready to send the ball away for the second time tonight. Bannett approaching the ball. Bannett sends it away. We are back underway. Pacers, Musketeers, and that's going to be returned by Richard. Richard fumbles it on the. He muffs it on the return. Richard's up near his own 20-yard line. Gets met by a defender, smacked down to the 20-yard line. That's Chandler Dukes on the hit.
Yeah, that was a heck of a hit right there on the returner. And whenever you bobble the ball like that, whenever you're trying to catch it on a kickoff, you're always opening yourself up to getting smacked like that.
Sure was, especially since he muffed that return, that catch right there. He muffed it, ended up turning the ball into an wide open ball. Now the Musketeers had time to get down there. We're going to see Alex Bailey onto the field again for the second series after a halted one previously. Bailey in the under center shotgun position now with Young to his right. That's Michael Young, the Young brothers. Michael Young to his right. Bailey takes the snap, hands off to Young. Young out to the outside, gets the corner. Young off to the outside. Oh, first down marker met. Touchdown saving tackle by Reiniger on that play.
Yeah, that was a good job getting outside there by Switzerland County, and it just comes back to if the Eastern defense can get outside and contain the outside and just force them up the middle, it's always easier to tackle them in the middle than it is outside. 5:36
remaining in this first quarter. Musketeers lead the Pacers 7-0. We're going to see Bailey now in the shotgun position with Young to his right. He's got two in the position on the right here. Bailey takes a snap, hands off to Young this time. That's not Matthew Young, that's Michael Young. So now we're going to see a first down for the Pacers on that run, about 2 yards on the pickup.
Yeah, it seems like every other play, Eastern's able to stop them for no gain or only a gain of a yard or two. If they can get consistent and keep doing that, then they'll be able to stop them pretty quick here on this drive and get the ball back.
From the 32-yard line now, we got first down and 10 for the Pacers. Bailey with Young to his right in the shotgun position. Once again, he's got Reynolds in the wing spot. Hands it off to Young again. Young's met by big boy in the backfield. Who is that? It's Adam Guthrie. A big hit on the play. Immediately gets the ball. That sounds like a opening statement there from Guthrie.
Yeah, Guthrie and Caleb King got in there quick off the ball, and they're able to tackle him right there in the backfield for a loss of 3 yards. If they keep doing that, they're going to be able to win this game.
No offensive line protection there from the Pacers. And Young was hit immediately after he got the handoff. Now Bailey with the shotgun position once again. Takes the handoff. Oh, gets met by Caleb King. Caleb King tracks him down, though. Boom, big sack from Caleb King. Lays down the hammer.
Yeah, he juked Caleb King about 3 different times on that play, but he still didn't matter. He was able to get him with one hand, just grabbed hold of his belt loop and brought him on down.
Bailey stood no chance against big old master boy there of Caleb King, the one they don't run to his side. So now we're going to see a third down and 15 coming up for the Pacers. Bailey looking around, trying to figure out what they're going to do for their offense this time as they've been struggling to play on plays this series. Bailey directing his offense around with Young to his right. He has big old 71 Craig in the line position there. Fakes the handoff. Oh, we have a reverse end around met. Oh, we have a horse collar tackle coming up. Oh, what a good play by the Musketeers. Musketeers of Braden Jones got in there, got underneath his shoulder pads, and brought him down by the collar. That would be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down for the Pacers.
There's those mistakes we were talking about that Eastern likes to make. That was just a needless penalty right there. It was third and forever. And if you just bring him down or let somebody else tackle him, then it's going to be 4th down and 10, maybe at most.
We're going to see him now, 1st down and 10 from the 40-yard line. 40-yard line for the Pacers. Coming up after the penalty is counted off by the referees. They're taking their dear sweet time, so we're okay. We have time here. Oh, are they going to wave off the flag? Offset. There's two penalties on the field here. Offsetting penalties. I like that. Okay, we have offsetting penalties, horse collar on Braden Jones, and a holding on the offense. Man, can't catch a break for this Pacer offense. We got 3rd down and 18 coming up for the Pacers now after that offsetting penalties. Bailey takes a snap, hands off to Young. One of the Young brothers here. Young's met immediately after about a 3-yard gain. Pick up a nearly nothing on that one. 4th down and about 15 coming up.
Yeah, that was a heck of a tackle by Cody Bannett. He came flying in from the secondary and made a tackle right there.
We're going to see number 44 of this Pacer team, Ethan Weaver, come out this time to send it away. Ethan Weaver won that, wants to punt it away far, trying to get to set them back up. Back deep for the Musketeers to return this one is big old number 11, Nathan McBride. Snap is breached. And the ball is sent away. McBride looking to return this one. The ball is near the far sideline and out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A duck punt there from Weaver, setting the Musketeers up and very, very good field position at the 41.
Yeah, they'll be starting about where they started last drive, and if the results are the same, then I can imagine this would be a happy Musketeer offense.
We have Bennett and the Musketeer offense trotting back out onto the field this time after a touchdown on their opening series of tonight. 2:59 to go, folks. 7-0, Musketeers on top. Bennett with Jones and McBride to his either side. He had this lone matchup once again. He's got Dukes and Matt Marquis on this lone matchup over here. I'd look to see him target him a few times tonight before this matchup's over with. Bennett has McBride in the wing position now with Jones to his right. Bennett directing his offense around, trying to find something to hopefully make it another answer now for the touchdown that happened last time around. Bennett receives a snap from Gilstrap, but a flag is stopped. We have an offsides. That's on number 77, Tyler Weber from the Pacers, now giving 5 yards up to the Musketeers, bringing a first down and 5 from the 46.
Yeah, penalties so far haven't been too bad, but the horse collar, holding, and now false side or offsides, kind of looking like they're going to be penalty filled tonight if they keep going at the rate they are.
After that costly penalty for the Pacers, the Musketeers have first down and 5 from the 46-yard line now. Bennett and that Musketeer offense very, very thankful for that lapse in the mental state for the Pacers. Bennett in the backfield, not alone this time, but with Jones. Bennett ready for this next snap here from Gilstrap. Bennett in the shotgun now, motioning over McBride across the backside. He flips out McBride. McBride looking for a lane, gets the corner. We're going for the edge here. Gets the quarter past the 50 to the 45 and met by a trio of Pacer defense. Taken out of bounds about the 45-yard line. First down and 10.
Yeah, Braden Jones did a great job lead blocking there. I seen him hit about 3 different kids. And then Nathan McBride just followed him right through and was able to get about 15 yards right there on that play.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so now we see a first down and 10 coming up for the Musketeers. On that one, we have correction from last time. It's Caleb King playing center for the Musketeers now instead of Connor Gilstrap. Connor Gilstrap is not in this game tonight. Bennett with 2 to his either side, with 1 to his either side. Bennett, the shotgun, takes a snap, hands off to Jones. Jones gets to the outside. Jones, about breaks one free. He gets tripped up at about the 41-yard line for second down and coming up.
Yeah, that was a good tackle there by the Switzerland defense. Braden Jones would have been able to break that tackle right there. He would have been gone. There was nobody there to catch him.
There was nobody to catch him indeed, Elijah. Now we're going to see what they can do on this second down and about 6 coming up for them.
Looks like Bennett's got McBride and Jones to his left and his right. Trying to figure something out there on the O-line.
We're gonna see McBride in the wing position with Jones to his right. Bennett in the shotgun now. Bennett flicks in the pass. Pressure instantly. That's to throw the ball into the dirt. Intended for McBride there. Gets met by numerous amounts of Pacers on that snap. Initially on the play.
Yeah, like I said right there, they were trying to figure out something there on the O-line. Play did not look right from the start and definitely did not pan out how it's supposed to.
It definitely did not. Now we're going to see a third down and 6 coming up on the 41-yard line. Bennett and the Musketeers see if they can prevail this third down conversion, if they can find a way to answer what we've seen earlier, a good pass to Weiniger on the curl route, able to find an opening, get down the sideline. Bennett, the shotgun now, McBride to his left. Motioning Jones over, takes a snap, hands off McBride. Lead blockers Jones this time. McBride finding an opening. McBride down near the first down marker, maybe a yard short. A very manageable fourth down for the Musketeers coming up.
Yeah, I would not be surprised at all if they go ahead and try to go for it. It's only about a yard to go, and they got the lead on the scoreboard. I'd be aggressive right here.
I would be 2 4th and 1 coming up for the Musketeers at the 36-yard line now. We have a 4th down and 1. Minute 39 remaining, folks. 7-0. Musketeers on top and looking to put another one on the board. Bennett in the shotgun position with 2 right to his side. We have Jones. Jones breaks one free. Jones up the middle. Jones trying to get shoe-strung tackle by the Pacer defense. Not before picking up the first down, though. Musketeers, another first down and 4th down.
Yeah, Musketeers got away with one right there. It looked like McBride took a step before the ball was snapped, but they got a good run out of it either way.
Bandit now, the Musketeers looking at another first down from the 25-yard line, edging near the red zone yardage. Switzerland County has no answer for this Musketeer offense right now, except the few plays where they have a mental lapses for the Musketeers. It seemed to be something they have quite often this season. Bandit in the shotgun with Jones to his right. Takes a snap, flips. Oh, fakes the flip out to Jones. And now flips out to Jones. Jones going down the sideline about 7 yards on the play. That fake pitch, and then he pitched it. Nice play there from the Musketeers.
Yeah, that was a very smart play there by Cody Bennett, knowing where he was at, faking the pitch, and then making sure he pitched it back whenever he got across the line of scrimmage, making sure there wasn't a penalty for an illegal forward pass.
We have an injury on the field. That's number 81 for the Pacers now. Don't have him on my roster like I mentioned earlier, but we have a man down on the field for an injury. A timeout on the referees. We'll send you away for a short media timeout, and we'll be back after a message.
Party time is rolling on at McDonald's in Salem, Mitchell, and West Baden. Hosted birthday parties are continuing to gain in popularity. McDonald's birthday parties include goodie bags for each guest, a gift for the birthday child, meals with the choice of cheeseburger, hamburger, or nuggets, along with fries, choice of drink for each guest, a birthday cake, and ice cream. Now the Play Place is closed for an inclusive 2-hour private party. That's right, the Play Place closes down for the 2-hour event. Call event coordinator Renee Lewis at 812-788-0126 to schedule your party for Salem, Mitchell, or West Baden today. Renee and her staff will set everything up, take care of all the serving and work during the party, and take care of all the cleanup. All this for a party of up to 10 kids for $130. And it's just $5 for additional children. Parties at Salem allow children to play, while the McDonald's in Mitchell and West Baden will feature age-appropriate games. Let McDonald's make your child's next birthday party stress-free for you and fun for them. Call Renee at 812-788-0126 today and get your next party on the schedule.
Welcome back after that injury timeout on the field from the Pacers. We're going to see Bennett and Jones back out on the field for the Musketeer offense on this 2nd down and 3, coming up to that long Jones run of 7 yards. Bennett in the shotgun position with Jones a little about a yard behind with trips to his left. False start on the play. We have a false start on the Musketeers. Yeah, false start offense at the 5-yard penalty, setting it back to now 2nd down and 9 coming up for the Musketeers.
Yeah, it's a shame that was a false start because it looked like they were going to have a couple receivers open over here on the left side. Looked like Nathan McBride was sitting right in a hole for Cody Bennett to throw it to him.
Now we're going to see a 2nd down and 9 on the 23-yard line with now under a minute to go in this first quarter on Sectional 39 semifinal night here at Eastern Musketeers in Pekin, Indiana. 56.2 seconds to go, 7-0. Musketeers on top. Trips to his left now with one behind him. Bennett in the shotgun, takes a snap, hands off to Jones. Jones with the lead blocker. Jones breaks a few tackles. Jones spinning around and finding his way, making a lane for himself when lanes are not appearing. First down for the Musketeers inside the 10-yard line. Red zone appearance.
Yeah, that was a great run there by Braden Jones. He's just a hard, tough runner, and he fought for every yard right there. He spun around about 3 different times and broke a few tackles and was able to get all the way down to about the 9-yard line.
We're going to see a 1st down and 10 coming up from the 9-yard line for the Musketeers with the clock ticking now under 40 seconds to go in this first quarter. Bennett leading his team back onto the field for this 1st down inside the 10. He has McBride and Jones to right or left. This lone matchup of Dukes. He has Dukes and Marquis on the lone matchup here on the left. Bennett takes a snap, hands off to McBride. Lead blockers Jones this time. McBride finds his way into the end zone. Touchdown again for the Musketeers. 2nd of the night for McBride.
Yeah, that was great blocking there by that O-line. Looked like they did some good zone blocking. Were able to get a lane outside, and McBride took it all the way in for the score.
That's McBride's 2nd touchdown of the night. He had the touchdown in the previous series. That's two series, 2 touchdowns for the Musketeers. Huge way to start this game tonight. Opening up a 13-0 lead for the Musketeers now with 19.7 seconds to go in this opening quarter of this semifinal night.
Yeah, they're definitely firing all cylinders tonight, and so far they're 2 for 2 on their drives.
Bennett with a very high extra point kick, but it is up and it is good, making the score now 14-0. Musketeers up 14-0 now, 19.7 seconds to go in this first quarter. We're going to send you away for a quick timeout. We'll see you on the other side.
Gary LaVox of Rascal Flats is coming to French Lick Resort. Get your tickets now and see one of country music's biggest stars on Saturday, October 28th. This concert has it all. The Rascal Flatts songs you love, plus new original hits from Gary's solo career. Tickets are going fast, so get yours now. Go to FrenchLick.com or Ticketmaster.com. We'll see you at the show. Must be 21 to enter casino. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
We are back here at Eastern High School after that huge touchdown run with lead blocker Jones for McBride. We're going to have an update, a scoring update from Salem. Salem is up on Scottsburg 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. And we are going to see no more scoring updates now. West Washington and Springs Valley over in French Lick. 0-0 still as that game is getting close to the end of the first quarter. Huge upset if Salem can beat Scottsburg tonight, taking them to the sectional championship game against another powerhouse school like Eastern will face if they win tonight.
Yeah, Brownstown or Triton next week if Eastern can win tonight. Those are both two giant schools that are going to be hard to beat. But it'd be awesome, amazing to see Eastern bring home a championship. But either way, just seeing them make it all the way to the championship game would be very nice to see after all this program's been through for the last 5-6 years.
Bandit now on the field, ready to send this one away. Musketeers, Pacers were back underway into the end zone for a touchback. Paoli in the second quarter is up on Forest Park, 6-0 in Paoli now. In that sectional semifinal, we're going to see Bailey and the Pacer offense back on the field this time for their third series of the night now. Huge two series for the Musketeers now leading the game 14-0, almost to the end of this first quarter, Elijah.
Yeah, if they can stop them here and then get the ball back and score again, then I think Eastern's got this game in the bag. It'll be very interesting to see if Switzerland County decides to change anything up on this drive.
Bailey now with that loaded backfield now. Bailey motions over Young. Bailey fakes out to Young. Oh, excuse me, that's not Young. That's Weaver on the reception there. Excuse me, not Weaver. That's number 17, Mosley on the pitch out catch there. And we have a late flag hit. We have a late out of bounds hit on the Musketeers, pushing the Pacers up 15 more yards after that 5-yard run.
Yeah, that was a needless penalty right there. Just tackling a man whenever you're all the way to the track is always pointless, especially whenever you're up in a game and put yourself in a good position with, or whenever you put yourself in this good of a position to make a needless penalty like that. It just doesn't make much sense.
So now we're going to see the referees move this ball 15 yards up the field. Now we're going to see a first down and 10 for the Pacers at the 36-yard line on their own side of the field now. It is 14.5 seconds to go in this first quarter, folks. Musketeers take this one 14-0 so far with the Pacers. The Pacers rolling down the field so far with that penalty. Bailey in the shotgun position with Young to his left. Motion the other Young brother over. Same play as last time. Oh, it's a reverse this time. He loses the ball. Gets picked up that time. King meets him in the backfield after that fumble. King brings him down. Loss on the play. Second down and 17 coming up.
Yeah, they're doing a good job identifying who's got the ball, and they're doing a good job of staying home and making sure they don't let anything come backside.
That is the end of the first quarter here, folks. After that huge stop there from Caleb King, that Musketeer defense, we'll send you away. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back after this message.
After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward Rehabilitation Program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, two great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
And welcome back to Eastern High School. After that huge stop now for the Musketeers, the end of the first quarter just prevailed. Now we have a fresh 12 on the clock. 36 minutes to go in this sectional 39 semifinal game. We have the Musketeers leading 14-0 over the Switzerland County Pacers. We flip sides now. We are ready to start the second quarter as Bailey and the Pacer offense comes back onto the field for a second down and 17 after the quarter ended.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Switzerland County comes out and tries to try something new. They've done a lot of the same stuff in the last couple drives, and Eastern's caught on to it pretty quick, and now they're starting to stop these reverses. So they're going to have to dig deep into their playbook if they want to move this ball down the field. Otherwise, Eastern's going to control them all night.
On the 36-yard line now for the Pacers is Bailey with a single matchup over here with against Bannett is number 11 Leland with his huge backfield now for Bailey. Bailey in the under center position takes a snap, fumbles it to the backfield. King coming up again. King drops him in the backfield. Oh, we have another hit, but no flag on that one. King in the backfield once again, making his name known tonight. Dropping that knee for Bailey on the field. We'll see a third down and a little bit over 20 coming up now for the Pacers.
Yeah, Caleb King's been living in their backfield tonight, and now it's going to be a third and forever. These Eastern linemen are going to be able to get after it and try to get to this quarterback as much as they want to here for the rest of this game if it keeps up the way it has been.
The student section of this Musketeer sideline is ready to see this third down and 26 coming up for the Pacers now. Bailey in the shotgun position with Richards to his right. Bailey takes a snap, falling back to make a pass. Under pressure, meets you by King. King coming in the backfield. Oh, jukes him out of his shoes. Looking for receiver still. Bailey's juking around. Guthrie there with the return. Here comes Miller. Oh, here comes Bailey. Bailey down the sideline. Gets about 10 yards back. Almost. Oh, we have a flag again. Is that going to be a late hit out of bounds? That'll set the Pacers up again on another first down. Big break caught there from the Pacers.
Yeah, just needless penalties right here. It's going to hurt the Musketeers more than it's going to help them if they keep doing it.
They could not seem to track down Bailey there. King had contact with them initially after that mishap there. He ended up finding his way around, getting to the outside, passing up a few Musketeer defenders. Guthrie was there, kind of stopped in his shoes, though. Didn't seem to want to make contact with them. But now it's going to be – it doesn't matter anyway. That play is invalidated now because it's a unnecessary roughness penalty for the Musketeers. Second one of the night, of the half to be exact. So now we're going to see a first down and 10 from the Pacers 47-yard line now. The only reason the Pacers have moved the ball in this series is because of the penalties by the Musketeers.
Yeah, the penalties are just – that's the only thing that the Musketeer defense has done wrong so far is the penalties. If they can get rid of those, then they're going to be a lockdown defense tonight.
Here we go now. Bailey in this loaded backfield, this time again with Richards and both Young brothers. Bailey under center position now, looking for this first down and 10 snap. Takes a snap, flips it out to Young. Young with a couple lead blockers that time, but not going anywhere this time. He's got a number of Musketeer defenders there to look at tackle. You have Bannett, including one of them. Now it's coming up second down and 12.
Yeah, that was a good play there by that Musketeer defense. They read that perfectly, and they had about 4 or 5 different guys all over the ball and all over the blockers around the ball. If you can get a man on a man and a hat on a hat on the line of scrimmage, then usually it doesn't play out well for the running back, especially if you fill the gaps.
10.5 minutes now remaining in this first half of sectional 39 semifinal night. Musketeers are up 14-0 over the Switzerland County Pacers. As we're going to see Bailey with another loaded backfield now with him. He has 3 to behind him in the under center position. Bailey takes a snap, fakes it off one way, goes to Young. Young's met by Nathan. Oh, breaks the tackle off McBride and comes up again. Now he's finding room up the middle. That gets met by a couple of Musketeer defenders now, bringing up a third down and about 10. 2-yard gain.
Yeah, they didn't get much there. They're doing a really good job of just making something out of nothing here recently. With the long run by the quarterback, the last or 2 plays before this where they had the penalty, and then that play right there, they just run around and find open space and try to get through it.
They sure do. Now we're going to see Bailey on the third down and 11 coming up for the Pacers. Bailey not so loaded in the backfield this time, only has 1 to his left. We're going to see if they can convert this third down. Bailey looking for a pass. Quick screen out to number 11. Met by a Musketeer defender. Huge tackle in the backfield. What a hit. It reminds me of a Gus Johnson call of barbecue in the backfield that time. He was cooking that one up in the kitchen.
Yeah, that was a great hit back there in the backfield, and now it's going to be – is it third or fourth down? They keep changing the sign.
It'd be fourth down and 15 coming up. Oh, no, we have a false start. That penalty will be declined. 4th down and 15 coming up for the Pacers. They'll be surely to send this ball away back to the Musketeers.
Yeah, right there, that was just a great play by the defense. This defense has been reading their keys, making plays, and so far they've really made Switzerland County have to make a lot out of absolutely nothing. They keep having to scramble, run around the field, and whenever they do that, they're draining a lot of energy. So it's going to be interesting to see how well-conditioned they are for the second half.
Ethan Weaver will find his way back out on the field for the second punt of the night. Ready to send it away to McBride and make the tackle on the last play. Snap is high, but a flag. before the snap, false start. Offense that time, bring up a 4th down and 20. That penalty cannot be negated. We're going to see it even further punt now with McBride walking up 3 or 4 more steps.
Yeah, right. The penalties right now are killing both teams. Switzerland County has been pushed back, twice now by penalties, and Eastern's gave up 2 first downs on penalties this drive.
Plaguing both sides now. Snap is high once again, but he gets it. Weaver send this one with the end-over-end kick. McBride looking to make the catch. Oh, he muffs it. McBride muffs it, but does not get back on top of it. It's going to be Musketeer ball heading the other way after a scary return opportunity there.
Yeah, that was a very needless and senseless play there by McBride trying to field that ball. He should have just let it take a bounce and lost the extra 10 or 15 yards that would have lost off the roll, then try to grab it right there and give up the ball because he muffed it.
After that crazy punt and a muffed reception there, we're going to see McBannett and the Musketeer offense for the 3rd time tonight. Previously, they've had 2 series, 2 touchdowns. We're going to see if they can continue that trend and go for a 3rd one to open this lead up to 21-0.
Yeah, this offense has been firing on all cylinders. This run game's been doing really good. They haven't even had to really pass the ball because the run game's just been getting 5 to 10 yards every time they run it.
And McBride is on pace for a hat trick, has 2 touchdowns in the first half. As Bannett in the shotgun position has a singular matchup of Cleek on this right side. Bannett takes the snap, takes it in his own hands, a QB draw this time, gets a few yards, breaks a few tackles, gets to the outside. Bannett's finding the corner. Bannett gets to the outside, breaking a few tackles this time. That's met by some pacer defenders at the 40-yard line. First down before he gets taken down, though.
Yeah, it looked like Braden Jones made the tackle right there instead of the Switzerland County defense. Ran right into the back of Cody.
We're seeing a lot of turf tackles tonight.
A lot of turf tackles. That turf monster's getting them tonight.
It sure is. Now we're going to see a 1st down and 10 on the Musketeers' own 40-yard line. Bannett directing his offense now as the Pacers are looking at lackadaisical, not knowing what to do, with giving up more and more yards each time around for the Musketeers. Bannett in the shotgun position now. Jones to his right. Singular matchup of Weiniger alongside Matt Marquis. Bannett takes it, hands it off to Jones. Jones looking for an option. Jones finds his way down through the 45-yard line. 5-yard pickup on 1st down. Nice way to start another series of first downs here.
Yeah, if you're going to run the ball like they have been, as long as you pick up 4 yards, 3 to 4 yards each play, then you can get it on all 4 downs every time you run the ball. As long as you get 3 to 4 yards, you'll be able to move the ball down the field and get a good drive out of it.
Wes Jury, our scoring update person from the studio, keeps giving us Facebook updates. We have Springs Valley over West Washington, 8-0 in the second quarter there at Springs Valley. But now we're back here at Eastern. Bannett in the shotgun with Jones to his left. Bannett takes a snap. We're going to have a penalty, though, before the snap. It looks to be, yes, penalty play is negated. We're going to have a illegal shift on the offense. That'll put you back 5 more yards. 3rd down and 10 coming up, or 2nd down and 10, excuse me.
Yeah, penalties are just biting them like they have been for the entire season, but they're doing a good job of making the most of, or keeping the penalties to a minimum. Whenever they make them, they usually make the yards back almost immediately or stop the offense from advancing after the committed penalty on defense.
We're going to see the Musketeers lining up for a 2nd down and 10 now coming up. We have a interesting costume here tonight, a ghillie suit. Walking up the stairs next to the press box, not sure what to think. Bannett now in the shotgun position with 2 to either side of him. Bannett looking to take the snap this time. Bannett takes a snap, flips it out to McBride. McBride trying to get the edge. McBride gets met by a young brother. McBride gets the edge, 1st down for the Musketeers, making that yards right back.
Yeah, that was a great run right there by McBride. He made up every single yard they lost right there. And it's just been really impressive to see how McBride and Jones have found these holes tonight. They've had a good eye for finding holes, and they've been able to just hit them hard. And then every time they've had somebody try to tackle them, they've just ran right through the tackle. It's taken multiple defenders to bring them down tonight every time they've gotten hold of the ball.
This Musketeer sideline is electric after these first few series now for the Musketeers. Bannett looking to take a snap, takes it, falls back in the pocket, looking for a receiver with a little bit of pressure this time. He throws one up for a receiver. That's Weiniger, intended receiver on the play. With trio of Pacers defenders in the area. Not sure what was the thought process there, but now 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, he got lucky right there. He just threw it into some dead space. If that would have been thrown a little bit, with a little bit less power, that would have been an interception, most likely.
It sure would have. And now we're going to see a second down and 10 for the Musketeers coming up at the 49-yard line, about neutral territory now. Bennett in the shotgun position, McBride, as well as Jones on either side of him. We're going to see what we can turn around here. Bennett takes a snap, hands out to Jones. Jones finds an opening. Jones breaks away a few tackles. Jones trying to get the edge. Goes back up the middle. Finds a way back outside again. Jones off to the races this time down the sideline. Steps out of bounds about the 35. Jones making plays, creating plays with Musketeer electric sideline now.
Yeah, he did a great job flipping his hips and changing direction right there. He looked like he was going to look inside, but as soon as he realized he had a blocker right there on the outside, he flipped his hips and ran right up the sideline.
He ran right up Main Street there from the Pacers defensive secondary. Elusive rushing there from Braden Jones, finding his way, zigzagging around, getting a big first down for the Musketeers. Bennett in the shotgun now at the 35-yard line. Bennett looking to take this first down snap from the 35. 7:12 to go in the first half. Bennett takes a snap, hands off. Fakes the handoff this time. We got a flag coming in, though. A huge waylaying hit on the quarterback, Bennett, after the fake handoff. We have a holding on the offense, a quick holding flag from the referees that time around. That play barely had any time to gain any progress before that flag was thrown.
Yeah, that was a really weird flag. It looked like the defenders were already in the backfield by the time before the flag could even be thrown. So I'm kind of confused on where the hold was.
What a turn of events there now as the Musketeers will be pinned back at the 45-yard line, ready for this second down and 20 snap coming up. A long and forever first down coming up for the Musketeers as they got their offensive coordinator of Moore on the sideline, directing the offense around, trying to find a way around this problematic start to this first down series. Bennett back on the field now, trying to direct his offense. McBride and Jones to either side of him. Bennett in the shotgun takes a snap, hands it out to McBride. McBride gets hit immediately. McBride finding the edge. McBride across the 40 to the 35, meets the defender of the Pacers, but tries to lay his shoulder into him. Doesn't get far after that. 33-yard line now for the Musketeers. First down again. No, back to the original line of scrimmage. Sorry.
Yeah, just like I said earlier.
Penalties are getting me off.
Yeah, just like I said earlier, every time they commit a penalty, they get the yardage right back. So
hey, they got the yardage back, but not quite enough for they needed to.
Yeah, if you're going to commit a penalty, I guess making the yardage back up on the next play and adding some onto it isn't always the worst thing in the world.
Bennett now on the field, decently okay after that big hit he took in the previous play before the last. As we're looking for a third down, we're going to have a second down play. Third down was the initial call, but now it's coming up second down and 8 for the Musketeers after that 12-yard run by McBride after getting hit immediately in the backfield, but breaking away a few ones, getting the edge. Bennett takes it, hands off to John. Falls back in the pocket looking for a receiver. He's got McBride. McBride, the motion man, coming across to the 20. Inside the 20, gets met by a defender of Pacers. That's number 18, Ethan Jones, making the tackle to stop. A touchdown stop that time around.
Yeah, that was a heck of a throw and catch by Nathan McBride, and then he had a lot of running room outside, out there on the numbers. Once he got it out there, he just took it for an extra 10, 15 yards, and just like that, it'll be first and goal.
That'll set the Musketeers up at the 13-yard line inside the red zone now. It's for the first down markers at the 3-yard line, ready for a first down snap now. Bennett, the motion, the big play receiver on the last play, McBride to his right, and Jones, the elusive rusher, to the left. Bennett hands it off to Jones. We got a flag before the snap. We have a false start on the offense. That'll be a redo the down, first down and 15 coming up.
Penalties are killing them, but, I mean, they're down inside the 20. They're going to get points almost guaranteed as long as they just don't drop back anymore. If they can make the yardage up on this play, they'll be fine. They still got 3 more plays they can run.
First down and 15. We're clocking under 6 minutes to go in this first half. Musketeers lead the Pacers 14-0. After 2 shorting opening touchdown drives for the Musketeers, they're looking to make a third here. This is their third possession in about 24 minutes of football played. Bennett in the same formation as last time. Bennett hands it off to Jones. Fakes it to Jones. Run it to the outside. Bennett looking for the end zone. Bennett's going to get there. Touchdown, Musketeers, after a huge fake handoff to Jones.
Yeah, that was a great fake handoff there by Cody Bennett. Had both of us pretty confused up here in the booth. Couldn't even tell they handed it off until he was already to the 10-yard line. By then, it was too late to catch him.
Bennett makes a huge star play right there for the Musketeers, pushing this lead out to 20-0 now before we see the extra point. The holder now for the Musketeers, Braden Jones, the elusive rush we saw in this last possession. Oh, a fake field goal. He's looking to pass this time. Jones rolling out to the right. Jones looking for an extra point. 2 points for the Musketeers. Braden Jones improvising on that muffed field goal attempt and now getting 2 points. The score expands. 22-0, Musketeers.
I mean, that's one way to score points.
That's one way to convert a 2-point conversion for the Musketeers. Not sure how they did it, but they did it. Touchdown and a 2-point conversion expands this lead 22-0. 5:26 remaining in this first half. Musketeers, like I said, mentioned earlier, 22-0 lead. We'll see you on the other side. We'll take you to immediate timeout.
Gary LaVox of Rascal Flats is coming to French Lick Resort. Get your tickets now and see one of country music's biggest stars on Saturday, October 28th. This concert has it all. The Rascal Flatts songs you love, plus new original hits from Gary's solo career. Tickets are going fast, so get yours now. Go to FrenchLick.com or Ticketmaster.com. We'll see you at the show. Must be 21 to enter casino. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Before we sent you away, we saw a fake handoff to Jones and a huge touchdown run from Cody Bennett, the mystery man. Now the Musketeers expand this lead 22-0. After that improvised extra point, turning to a 2-point conversion, Braden Jones, the unexpected person to roll out looking for a pass, ends up met by multiple defenders. They couldn't bring him down, though. Barrow rolls his way into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. As we're going to see Bennett and the Musketeer kickoff unit back on the field for the fourth time tonight, looking to send this one away after a three-series start, 3-touchdown start for the Musketeers. We're going to see what they can do now on defense.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do on defense. And if they keep playing the way they're playing and keep stopping them the way they've been stopping them, then I really don't see any chance of Switzerland County going to be amounting a comeback anytime soon.
The Musketeers are starting to punch their ticket to the sectional championship, which if they win, we back here at Eastern next weekend against either Triton Central or Brownstown Central. 5:26 to go in the first half. Musketeers lead 22-0. Bandit sends it away. Pacers, Musketeers back underway in this second quarter. That's going to be Richards on the return from his inside of his own 10. Richards up to the 20. Richards finds an opening up to the 26-yard line, dragged to the turf. At the 26-yard line, we'll see Bailey and the shutout Pacers on the scoreboard right now onto the field for the 5th time tonight.
Yeah, we have to remember that Eastern does get the ball back to begin the second half. So that offense has been firing on all cylinders. They haven't made many mistakes, and the mistakes they have made, they've made up for. So with them getting the ball back to start the second half, it'll be interesting to see how aggressively they play on defense right here.
Bailey and this trickery offense of the Switzerland County Pacers back on the field for their 5th possession. Bailey under center this time with one behind him. That one behind him is interesting this time. It's Mosley. Mosley, the backup quarterback's behind the starting quarterback right now. We're going to have a timeout on the field from Switzerland County. We'll send you away. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back after this quick message.
Hello, folks. Craig Martin at Billy Martin's store. I'd like to start off by saying a big thank you to everyone that voted us your best place to purchase appliances, furniture, and floor coverings in Washoe County for another year. At Billy Martin's store, we have so much more to offer our loyal customers. Not only do we carry a complete line of GE Hot Point and Speed Queen appliances, but also a full line of home furnishings as well. Beautiful, quality name brand furniture and living room suites, sectionals, recliners, dining room suites, bedroom suites, lamps, and sectionals. And Bose Bedding, made in the USA, and most furniture and bedding is made right here in Southern Indiana. Billy Martin's store has a nice display of all of your floor covering, carpets, vinyls, tiles, laminates, Somerset hardwood flooring. We offer you low prices, free home and business estimates, and professional installation by our own installers. Billy Martin's store offers you free delivery, free haul away, and our own professional service on what we sell. Janice, Tanya, and I will be happy to help you in selecting the perfect item for your home or business and stand behind you.
We are back here at the Musketeers Dome now as we're ready for this 1st down and 10. Final possession for the Pacers now. Bailey in the position with Mosley to his backside. Motions over Young. Bailey Hands it off to Mosley. Mosley trying to find his way up the middle. Cannot. Main Street's completely blocked for Mosley that time. About 3 on the play.
Yeah, that was a good play there by the defense. Everybody in that front seven's been playing hard all night and getting to the ball carrier quick.
They sure have. Now we're going to see a 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Pacers now. Bailey and his elusive, not finding their way right now. Offense, they're kind of spitting and sputtering at this point. He's going to have this lone matchup of Bannett and Leland, a big Leland matchup over here. He might try to target him this time. He's motioning Young over. Big Bailey takes a snap. Hands it. Oh, fakes the handoff. Goes in and around. He has Young. Young, trying to find his way. But Young met from behind that time by Connor Cleat. Connor Cleat coming out of nowhere. Shot out of a cannon, if you must. Came in and took him down from behind.
Yeah, that was a heck of a tackle from the back. He absolutely leveled him for being a tackle behind.
That's the exact kind of play that broke Caden Temple's collarbone a few weeks ago. But we're going to see it now. It happened again. Bailey under center now with Mosley to the back. Has Leland off to the left all alone. Motions over Young once again. Looks to be the same play once again. This time hand out to Mosley. Mosley, Main Street kind of blocked once again now. We have 2nd down and 5. About 6 coming up.
Yeah, they're kind of finding their way right here. They got a pretty good run last run, and this run right here wasn't too bad either. They got about 4 or 5 yards on the play.
This drive is huge for the Pacers if they're looking to get the ball. Look at in the end zone now because Musketeers defer to the second half and will be receiving it when we come out from the halftime break. Bailey under center now. Mosley's in the backfield once again. Has this lone matchup of Leland on the outside. Bailey motions Young, one of the Young brothers over. Hands off to Young to the outside. Comes back the other way. A counter this time. Young up near the 1st down marker. They will give it to him. Move those chains. 1st downs, Pacers.
Yeah, that was a good run right there. They're finding their footing right here. They're finally starting to get the chains moved. As long as they don't commit any penalties right here, they could have a scoring drive on their hands.
Have a scoring update from Salem. Scottsburg is matching plus more of the Lions now, up 21-14 over the Lions in the 2nd quarter of that one. We have Bailey under center this time with Mosley to his back. Takes the handoff, hand up to Mosley. Mosley out to the right side trying to find the edge. Mosley can't do it, but the defense can. 2nd down and 8 coming up.
Yeah, right there, they just couldn't find any holes to run through. This defense has been playing good all night, and right there, that was another play or another example of how they ended up here.
This is going to be a huge down for the Pacers now. 2nd down and 8 in plus territory at the 44-yard line. We're going to see Bailey, if he can let one fly this time around. I don't think he's thrown the ball once tonight. And if he has, it hasn't gone anywhere.
Yeah, the only times he's dropped back to throw the ball, he's just been pressured.
Bailey under center now. Mosley to his back once again, motioning Young across. Hands it off to Mosley. Mosley trying to find a seat. Oh, whoa. That was a fake me out of the water there. Mosley didn't have the ball. That was a complete diversion from the Pacers that time. It was Young, the Young brothers of Michael Young having the ball that time around. After that end-around fake handoff, whatever they were doing, it tricked me. They would have the 1st down if they would hand it off to Mosley.
Yeah, right there, Caleb King almost brought him down with one arm. He ran straight through the hole. Caleb King reached his long arm out there and grabbed hold of him, and as soon as he grabbed hold of him, just stopped him right in his tracks, and another Eastern defender came over to tackle him.
What a defensive stance now from the Musketeers, bringing up a 3rd down and short medium coming up for the Pacers. Bailey in with a loaded backfield this time. Fakes the handoff, looking to pass this time. He has a few receivers out, under pressure now. Lets one fly to the corner of the nearly intercepted, but dropped by Young in his hands, but out. We're going to see a 4th down and 4 coming up. This is ultimately 4-down territory for the Pacers this late in the 1st half.
Yeah, especially being down this much. And right there was not a receiver open anywhere on the field. This Eastern defense blanketed every receiver that was downfield.
4th down and 4 coming up for the Pacers with Bailey trying to figure his way around. Oh, no, they're punting the ball. This is not 4-down territory. We're going to see Weaver out in the field to punt. Oh, they're faking the punt. It's going to go to Young. Young looking to get around the end zone. Oh, he's not going to get there. Young halted in the backfield. He's not going to get there. Fake punt failed for the Pacers. 1st down coming up for this Musketeer offense again on the 38-yard line.
Yeah, you kind of had a feeling they were going to do something there. They haven't been able to really move the ball. Their offense, they tried that fake and wasn't able to do it there either.
Who was I to suggest that they were going to punt that ball away there? A fake was more than opening there, but they did not get there. Michael Young looking to try to make his way around, could not get there. Met by a number of Musketeer defenders before that play could progress. Musketeers have the ball again, looking to put this one a 2-minute drill into the books right now. Bennett back out on the field, had the lone matchup Lone matchup on this far side, our near side, Marquis with Weiniger. Bennett, either side of him's packed. Bennett takes a snap looking for a receiver. Lets one fly deep. He has the receiver there. Weiniger, that was Dukes on the intended reception there. My co-host just slammed his head into the electrical box. This is crazy.
Just gave myself a concussion.
Chandler Dukes could not quite make that reception. That surely would have been a touchdown. But now we're lining up 2nd down and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yeah, that was a heck of a throw there by Cody Bennett. He almost hit him in stride. Or if Reese would have been able to make that catch, that would have been a touchdown for sure.
Man, it was a crazy enough play. My co-host smacked his head on the electrical box. We're going to have that one on the record. Bennett takes a snap, hands off to Jones. Jones has an opening. Jones stiff arms a couple defenders. Joe spins his way out of a tackle up to the 49-yard line. A dent now in the electrical box. Man, what a headbanger that time. Jones finds his way around the elusiveness of Braden Jones that time.
Yeah, knocked the cover clean off.
Man, this is a play. This is the Musketeer offense we have not seen all season. As they're hurrying up this time around 1:38 to go, 22-0. Musketeers are prevailing. Bennett with both sides of him stationed up. With one lone matchup this side of the right. Bennett takes a snap, falling back in the pocket. Looks for receiver, has one early. That's Dukes. Dukes' time, makes the reception. Dukes breaks away. Dukes is going all the way. He's off to the races. Can they catch him? They cannot. Touchdown, Musketeers before the half is out.
Yeah, that was a great throw and catch by Dukes, from Bennett to Dukes. And they also get the ball to start the second half. So if they keep firing like this, they could be up 35-0 very quickly.
What a catch. What a redemption hour for Chandler Dukes after he missed that reception for a touchdown earlier. And now he's back. He was back on the field for that next reception. Made it this time, breaking 2 tackles, getting into the end zone after a 35-yard. He was run down, could not caught him. Bennett takes a snap for a 2-point conversion, hands off to Jones. Jones just walks his way right in to the end zone, converting that one. The Musketeers lead now 30-0 with 1:18 to go in this first half. We are seeing a show put on by the Musketeers tonight.
Yeah, this Musketeers offense came to play tonight, and they are just pouring it on Switzerland County, and Switzerland County already looks defeated. So it'll be interesting to see if they can get some fire underneath them to start this second half and go out on defense and try to stop Eastern on the first drive.
We are seeing a powerhouse showdown from the Musketeers tonight as they're up 30-0 over the Switzerland County Pacers. A more of an score we never would have thought would have happened. We are 5 points away from a second half running clock, folks. This game could get over quickly. Bennett now, after that touchdown pass, will come back onto the field with this kickoff unit ready to send this one away. Crazily enough, the first time all year, 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns for the Musketeers. Excellent way to start tonight. They are 100% on series tonight.
Yeah, this is the first game I've seen probably ever from Eastern that they've scored every single time they've gotten the ball. And it's really impressive to see this offense come out and how much they've matured since week 1. And just see them go out there and make plays, have fun, and looks like they're just going to run away with this one if they keep firing on all cylinders.
Richards and Mosley back deep to return this one again, but they had troubles earlier returning these. Now we're going to see if they can return one a little bit better this time. As Bennett looking to send this one away, get us back underway for the remainder of this first half. Here from Eastern, the semifinal night, the sun has set. The points have been on the board. 30-0 Musketeers are up. Bennett ready to send this one deep. His last 2 kicks have gone into the end zone for a touchback. Bennett, we are back underway. Pacers, Musketeers. Oh, that kick goes way out of bounds. That'll be a 35-yard line start for the Pacers.
Yeah, they're going to have an opportunity to go down here and score with about 1:18 left on the clock, and that'll help their case or having an extra 10 yards to start on right there.
A low clock amount drill coming up right now for the Pacers as they've had trouble putting points on the board tonight. Well, not trouble. They've had no trouble staying out of the end zone, which they've done pretty well tonight. If that's one positive thing you want to give them. They're down 30-0 to the Musketeers, 1:18 to go. What an exciting way for the Musketeers to open up this semifinal. As Bailey back onto the field now with very little motion to create for himself, giving up a lot of negative yardage to his offense. Bailey with one to his right. It looks to be Mosley. Bailey Takes a snap, hands it off to his running back. That's Young instead. Young gets met by Musketeer defenders, getting nowhere up downtown. He is now brought down for about a 4-yard gain.
I'm really impressed with the way this defensive line has played in this front seven. They've just been playing at the line of scrimmage and stopping them in their tracks and not really letting them get much.
It is not now. We see a second down and 6 coming out. The ball comes back. Bailey looking for a receiver. Gets met by Musketeer pressure. Lets one fly deep. He's got a receiver. Young. Young's there. Young can track down from behind. That's a big tackle by Cody Bannett there. Letting the pass gave the pass up. Made some track back down. Pacers are in huge position now to score.
Yeah, that was a really good play there by Switzerland County. The quarterback had to scramble. Caleb King was all over him. I thought he was going to get there, but he was able to get that ball out and get it downfield and complete it for a really big gain right there, and maybe put up some points here at the end of this half.
Can we talk real minute about how good of a pass that was from Alex Bailey of the Pacers offense? He was able to, on the run, let that one fly about 25 yards down the field in stride of Young on that reception. That was a huge play. Matthew Young, the sophomore, making the play up inside the 20-yard line to fit 16. We have a timeout on the field, though, of Switzerland County. They're second of the game, of the half. 48.4 seconds to go. The Musketeers lead the Pacers 30-0. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back after this short message.
If you're looking for the best Mexican food, stop in today at El Camino in Salem. And don't forget to stop in before the game or come in up until 10 p.m. on Friday or Saturday. Come in during lunch for great specials during the week starting at just $5.65. The Speedy Gonzalez for $5.65. A taco lunch, $5.65. The quesadilla or enchilada lunch for just $5.65. Or try your choice of lunch fajitas for $9.95 or the burrito zapata. New menu coming soon at El Camino in Salem. And they're
We are back here at Eastern as we await this first down and 10 snap from the 16-yard line. Bailey in the under center position with the loaded backfield. Bailey falls back in the pocket looking for a receiver, skating through his options. Musketeers bring pressure. He lets one fly over the head of his receiver. That time it was Leland looking for the ball there. The senior can't track one down.
Yeah, they didn't really have anybody too open right there. The receiver that he threw to there in the end zone was kind of open if he would have put it on an absolute rope. But some secondaries also came to play today, not just their front seven. And they've had just a whole team effort with everybody covering and everybody making tackles, everybody hitting everybody at the line of scrimmage. It's really impressive to see the way they've played.
Brownstown Triton Central is knotted up at 0 at the half. Bailey falls back in the pocket looking for a receiver. Flag down on the play. Pressure comes from the Musketeers. He's reversing back across the field. He starts running. He takes off inside the 10. He gets to the outside 5-yard line for Bailey there. Ran out of bounds to the clock stopped. Like I mentioned before, the play had ensued. Triton Central, Brownstown all knotted up at 0 at the halftime there at Triton Central in Fairland. We have a great game going there. That will decide who plays either team of this matchup tonight, next week for the sectional title game. As we see a flag, a holding on the Pacers now, that negated that play by Bailey. That huge run will be negated and brought back 10 yards, second down and 20.
Yeah, that one was pretty clear as day. I could see that all the way up here in the press box.
Something that the Pacers did not want to have happen this late in a half, even at all, to be fair, because that brings up a huge, huge scenario now for the Pacers, not able to find their way around as Bailey with his head lower than usual, trying to find his way onto the field now for the second down and 20 snap. Bailey in the shotgun position. He's got Mosley to his left. He has two on the right side over there with matchup that I can see him going to if this play happens to fail on the run.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job at scrambling. That's what I can say about this team is regardless of who has the ball, they're always constantly moving, trying to figure out a place to go and trying to make a move.
Bailey right now looking around. He's ready for this second down 20 snap. Long and forever one. Bailey takes a snap, looking back in the pocket, has pressure from King. King gets trips up, but now more pressure coming. He lets one fly to the corner of the end zone. Is not caught. Young on the intended receiver there. We might have another holding call, though, on the Pacers. My co-host over here being the referee tonight. Thank you. We have another one coming up, being up a second down and 30. 30 coming up, maybe.
Yeah, it looked like somebody got a hold of Caleb King right there, and that's why he got tripped up. Somebody kind of grabbed a hold of his jersey and slung him around. It's kind of weird saying that about somebody who's 6'5" and 250 pounds.
Well, I also saw on that play, Caleb King was also pushed down from the back. That could have been an illegal block in the back, though, as well. But that one, they're going to push it back. Only 6 yards it looks to be now. Why 6 yards? I don't know. The math is not mathing right now. So second down and 30 coming up for the Pacers. 17.3 seconds to go. Musketeers are up huge in this one, 30-0.
Yeah, this is going to be have to be an absolute bomb of a play to get the first down.
Bailey with no one in the backfield with him gets met by Musketeer pressure. He starts taking off, but gets nowhere. Bailey gets drugged back down. He has to get out of bounds. He's not going to. He's reversing back to the other side of the field. The ball ready to go. Bailey getting met by Caleb King, but doesn't get sacked. The play will expire. The half will expire now. We have a flag on the far side of the field, though. 1.8 seconds to go. We might have an injury on the field as well. Man, what a series of events for Bailey and that Pacer offense there. All the way on this near side near the Musketeer sideline. Makes his way all the way to the other side. Running about 55 yards on that one, getting no yardage on the game.
Yeah, I mean, he ran all over the field, that's for sure. And I thought Waylon Perez was going to get him down over here on the sideline, but somehow he managed to stay in bounds, spin off the tackle, and then run all the way clear to the other side of the field, and then managed to get sacked.
I believe that will bring up a false start penalty on the Pacers, which will bring up a third down and 35, but that will expire the half. Or no, if they're going to use their third and final timeout, and they will. 1.8 seconds remaining for the Pacers to make something happen now. That huge catch by Young earlier set them up inside the 10-yard line. They are now back at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, that's just a lot of penalties and a lot of mistakes right there. You go from being set up on the 15-yard line to all the way back on the 41. A lot of needless mistakes being made. And it doesn't help that they're getting pressured every single time they drop back. This defensive line for Eastern's been in their backfield all night.
They are playing that Musketeer victory song very early in this one, up 30-0 over the Pacers now at 1.8 seconds to go in the first half. 30-0 is our score here. We're going to see 1.8 seconds to go. Final chance for the Pacers to make something happen in this first half, putting no numbers on the board right now. As Bailey's trying to find his way around Bailey. Are they going to have Bailey in the play field for this one? They will not. Looks like they're going to have their backup quarterback, Mosley, play something here. Mosley is going to be the backup quarterback coming on the game for this one. Mosley looking for the snap here. Oh, we got a false start again on the Pacers. That's make that 5 more yards, pushing them back. Second down and 40 coming up for the Pacers. That penalty is on the big boy on the right end. That tackle.
Yeah, it looks like they've had about 50 yards worth of penalties here alone on this drive.
Huge mental mistake there from the Pacers. Now second down and 40. Mosley looking to take the snap. Mosley takes it, hands it off. Oh, an end around coming around with Young. Young trying to get the edge. Young gets it met by Musketeer defenders. He's drugged down. The half will expire. We will head to the locker room. Musketeers are up 30-0. We will send you away for Coach's Corner after this quick ad break. Brought to you by our multiple sponsors. We thank you for listening for this first half on WSLM. I'm Eli Guthrie, along with my partner Elijah Hamann. 30-0 your score, 15 minutes on the clock for halftime.
After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward rehabilitation program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, 2 great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports. Here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome into the Commissioner's Corner, our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. I'm Brendan King, in for the Coach Bob Lovell, who is enjoying some vacation time. We were just talking off the air about what a monstrous week it is for the IHSAA between cross country and soccer and week 2 of the football tournament. You mix in some volleyball as well. You're staying busy, my friend.
Man, it's a fun week coming up here. As we talk, we got a lot of folks playing this week. We're getting ready for 2 state championships. We've got soccer state championship at IUPUI this weekend on Friday and Saturday. And then we've got Laverne Gibson Championship course on Saturday. We'll have the boys and girls cross country state championship meets. So it's going to be a lot of fun for the state finals. And then we have other things too.
Paul, we talk about it a lot when you and I do these together, but just all the locations and the work that has to be done to get all these events put on. I mean, of course, you're from Terre Haute, you're from Indianapolis, you're all over the state. So can you just talk about you and your team and how you guys put together these locations and the process of getting ready for it?
Yeah, and it starts a year in advance. We seek input from our schools. We allow them, as we align our tournaments, to decide in most cases who's going to be the sectional hosts. Or we have committees that we put together of coaches and athletic directors to look at our tournament alignments. And once we do that, then we start plugging in schools and locations. And, obviously we have a northern half of the tournament that's going to feed into our state championship. We have a southern half of the tournament. And so it's just a lot of work and a lot of opinions too, Brendan. It's like I've often said, everybody in the state can draw the perfect tournament for their school. And we understand that, but we still have to do the best we can to keep schools at minimal travel, which is not always ideal, but then they, ultimately, if they win, they get advanced and they'll find a way to get there.
He is the commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig, with us on the Commissioner's Corner. Paul, I know you and Coach talk about weather often. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but look, the start of the tournament has just been beautiful, and the last couple of weeks of the regular season for football even better. And with a nice Friday on the way, at least it looks like. I mean, you guys have gotten some terrific weather in a month where that's not always guaranteed, and I'm sure that's the cherry on top, for the tournament.
Weather makes a difference, and especially rain. I mean, it's not, but our fans, I've been to football games when it's raining sideways and both stands are full, and so the matchup, if it's a good matchup and two highly competitive teams, fans are going to come out and that's what they make rain gear for. And they get suited up and come out and enjoy those games also. But obviously we'll take no rain when we can get it, but we'll always plan for both.
Paul, before you know it, you're going to see medals and medallions being put on football players at Lucas Oil Stadium because the tournament flies by. But at the same time, I'm sure you guys are also in the process of getting ready for basketball season. I mean, girls basketball is just a short time away. So how do you, in yourself, get ready for football when it's such a busy time of year, but also knowing that basketball is coming up right after?
Well, I think that's just the planning that we have to do in the office. And our folks, assistant commissioners, are professionals. They've all been through this, and they know what they have to be watching now for the start of their season, what they have to be planning for their winter sports, but keep a keen eye on what they're doing right now. And the other thing I also want to pay a little tribute to is our assistants that work in our office are phenomenal, and they work in tandem with the assistant commissioners. And really it's a team thing. It's, Robert Falcons has a teammate, and all of our assistant commissioners have a teammate that help us keep the eye on the right ball in the right moment as we walk through these tournament seasons.
He is the commissioner of the IHSAA and the best. That's Paul Neidig taking some time on the Commissioner's Corner. Paul, always appreciate you doing this. I enjoy filling in for Coach when he's on vacation, but looking forward even more to seeing you at Lucas Oil Stadium coming up soon.
Hey, we'll see you soon, Brendan, and thank you for doing what you do in support of student athletes in this great state.
Thanks for listening to the Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
It's almost time for Halloween Boo Bash 2023, coming up at the Stevens Memorial Museum in Salem on Saturday, October the 28th from 5 to 6:15 p.m. Bring the kids to trick-or-treat in costume and make your way through the grounds of the museum as you visit booths decorated by local businesses, civic groups, and organizations in the community. The event is free and all are welcome. Bring the children in costume and stroll the museum grounds on Saturday, October the 28th from 5 to 6:15 p.m. If your business, church, or group would like to participate, call 812-620-7271 or email wslmradio@gmail.com for more information.
Bring on the garlic. Get ready for another epic event this summer with Papa John's new Garlic Epic Stuffed Crust Pizza. This is the third version of Papa John's Stuffed Crust Pizza. First, there was the regular cheese stuffed crust, and then they added pepperoni into the crust. Now, this pizza has garlic in 3 places: in the crust, on the crust, and in a cup with its special garlic dipping sauce. The pizza has a blend of cheese with garlic seasoning inside the crust and more garlic seasoning on top of the crust. It's available as a large pizza for just $13.99. Papa John's also has a garlic chicken pizza, which has a hand-tossed original crust with real cheese, vine-ripened Roma tomatoes, grilled all-white chicken, artichoke, roasted garlic, and fresh cremini mushrooms on a zesty garlic ranch sauce. Call 812-883-3369 to reach your Salem Papa John's, or stop in at the corner of Main and Hackberry Streets to pick up your hot, fresh pizza today. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Don't forget to get your Papa John's for those Friday night tailgates. Order a pizza and tune into the game on WSLM 97.9 FM or WSLM 1220 AM or streaming on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter.
Let's keep Salem on the right path. Justin Green here. I'm working on many exciting projects to put Salem on the right path. Yes, some road work. Yes, some water line work. Yes, some Parks Department work. And yes, some job creation work. All of this with some growing pains and some challenges. This takes experience, and I respectfully want to continue doing that for you. Please, I ask for your vote on November 7th. Re-elect Justin Green, Mayor.
Paid for by the committee to re-elect Justin Green for mayor.
Hello, my name is Sally Hadabo, and I am running for re-election for Salem City Clerk Treasurer. I am finishing my second term, and during those terms, I have had excellent State Board of Accounts audits, have improved the status with the general fund, and have implemented newer technology to expedite accounting procedures. I'm very proud to say that I have had 44 years of banking experience as Assistant Vice President and Branch Manager, plus I am currently my church treasurer. I am also a mother of 2 and grandmother of 5, and I have lived in Salem all my life. Again, I am Sally Hadabo and will be running for Salem City Clerk Treasurer on November 7th and would appreciate your vote.
Paid for by the committee to re-elect Sally Hadabo.
Bring on the garlic. Get ready for another epic event this summer with Papa John's new Garlic Epic Stuffed Crust Pizza. This is the third version of Papa John's Stuffed Crust Pizza. First, there was the regular cheese stuffed crust, and then they added pepperoni into the crust. Now, this pizza has garlic in 3 places: in the crust, on the crust, and in a cup with its special garlic dipping sauce. The pizza has a blend of cheese with garlic seasoning inside the crust and more garlic seasoning on top of the crust. It's available as a large pizza for just $13.99. Papa John's also has a garlic chicken pizza, which has a hand-tossed original crust with real cheese, vine-ripened Roma tomatoes, grilled all-white chicken, artichoke, roasted garlic, and fresh cremini mushrooms on a zesty garlic ranch sauce. Call 812-883-3369 to reach your Salem Papa John's, or stop in at the corner of Main and Hackberry Streets to pick up your hot, fresh pizza today. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Don't forget to get your Papa John's for those Friday night tailgates. Order a pizza and tune into the game on WSLM 97.9 FM or WSLM 1220 AM or streaming on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter.
If you're looking for the best Mexican food, stop in today at El Camino in Salem. And don't forget to stop in before the game or come in up until 10 p.m. on Friday or Saturday. Come in during lunch for great specials during the week starting at just $5.65. The Speedy Gonzalez for $5.65. A taco lunch, $5.65. The quesadilla or enchilada lunch for just $5.65. Or try your choice of lunch fajitas for $9.95 or the burrito zapada. New menu coming soon at El Camino in Salem, and they're hiring servers. Weekly specials include Tuesday's taco special, buy 3, get 1 free, and Sundays, kids' meals are half price. Whether you stop in before or after the game, El Camino's is something for everyone in the family. Open till 10 p.m. on Friday and Saturday, and weekdays 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Stop in at 403 South Main Street in Salem, or call ahead at 812-586-0199 for carryout.
Hello, folks. Craig Martin at Billy Martin's store. I'd like to start off by saying a big thank you to everyone that voted us your best place to purchase appliances, furniture, and floor coverage in Washoe County for another year. At Billy Martin's store, we have so much more to offer our loyal customers. Not only do we carry a complete line of GE Hot Point and Speed Queen appliances, but also a full line of home furnishings as well. Beautiful, quality name brand furniture and living room suites, sectionals, recliners, dining room suites, bedroom suites, lamps, and sectionals. And Bose Bedding, made in the USA, and Moe's Furniture and Bedding is made right here in Southern Indiana. Billy Martin's store has a nice display of all of your floor covering, carpets, vinyls, tiles, laminates, Somerset hardwood flooring. We offer you low prices, free home and business estimates, and professional installation by our own installers. Billy Martin's store offers you free delivery, free haul away, and our own professional service on what we sell. Janice, Tanya, and I will be happy to help you in selecting the perfect item for your home or business and stand behind you if you have a problem. Billy Martin Store has been serving Southern Indiana and the Louisville area for 164 years and counting. As the fifth generation and Tanya the sixth, we would like to say a big thank you for all of your support year after year. Billy Martin Store is located in the heart of downtown Martinsburg, or feel free to call us at 967-3997, and we'll be glad to help you.
We're back here at Eastern for our halftime show now. Elijah, we saw a lot of things great from the Musketeers in that first half. Not so much for the Switzerland County Pacers. Walk us through what are some great things we saw from the Musketeers that first half.
Yeah, that defense is playing absolutely amazing tonight. They have just not allowed the ball carrier to go anywhere whenever they get the ball. They've been tackling at the line of scrimmage, only letting them get 1 to 2 yards. And if they do get 5 yards on a run, 10 yards on a run, they stop them the next 2, 3, 4 plays in a row. And then the only pass I'm pretty sure they've really given up at all tonight was the one down the sideline. That was about a 30 or 40-yard gain. And right there, that was just a quarterback making something out of nothing. He was able to roll out of the pocket, make a deep throw down the field, and found somebody open. And then they stopped him every single play after that and ended up being second or third and 40. They tackled him on the 15, and by the time they got done and the half was over, they were on the 50-yard line. And the offense has just been firing perfectly tonight. They have completed their passes. They've been hitting the holes. They've been running really good. They've been running with a full head of steam, breaking tackles, running through people, fighting for extra yards, and it's shown up here on the scoreboard with it being 30-0 right now. If they keep firing away like they have been, and they come out here for the second half and play the way they did that first half, they're going to be in really good position to be going to play for a sectional championship next week.
They sure will. There's a lot of exciting things we saw out of the Musketeers this game so far, and even more now coming up the second half. It is now 30-0, 2:04 to go in this halftime. Right now, the Musketeers, the ones up 30-0, take the field now once again. Elijah mentioned we saw a huge bad start to the last series for the Patriots that last time. That big pass going to Young down the sideline, getting inside the 10-yard line, ended up halting crazily, pushing them back 35 yards up to the 45-yard line, bringing up third down, second down, 40, third down and 40, all this different crazy stuff. That should not happen to a team. They are in a lot of pressure now as they're down quite a bit of points going into the second half.
Yeah, the Switzerland County defense is going to have to come out here and make a stop this first drive and make sure that Eastern doesn't score again if they want to have a chance. And then the offense has got to go back and score immediately. They're going to have to just score every time they get the ball pretty much from here on out to have a chance in this game, especially with as much possession time as Eastern's taken up. And Switzerland County is not exactly famous for moving the ball quick either, so they're going to have to capitalize every time they get the ball, and they're going to have to make sure they play good on defense and stay home and make sure they get more than one person to the ball because these Eastern running backs have just been running through people. And another thing they need to work on is getting into the backfield and getting pressure on the quarterback, and even just halting the running backs at the line of scrimmage and getting to them in the backfield. You win championships by playing good defense, and so far tonight, the Switzerland County defense has not showed up yet.
They sure have not. It's been a huge contest for the Musketeers, not on the aspect of trying to win the game, but thinking, like I said, beginning of the game, win and advance, or survive and advance, win or go home. This is something to be on the minds of both teams tonight, but taken a little bit more seriously by the Musketeer forefront. We see Bennett opening things up tonight, faking the handoff one way, going back, reversing the field, getting into the end zone, just walking in this time, and putting the Musketeers up 22-0. That botched field goal attempt on the extra point, nothing to be crazy about, but they still found their way into a 2-1 conversion. It makes no sense, but we'd love to see it. The Musketeers up huge in this one. We have a scoring update, though, from Triton Central. Brownstown leads them 7-0 in the third quarter. A very close game that over there in Triton. We're going to see maybe a conference rematch next week of the Musketeers and the Braves here at Eastern, if that game goes to show how it's been played out so far. Salem and Scottsburg still saying the same score now. Third quarter, 21-14, Scottsburg prevailing. It's something to look over now. The county schools, the only one right now taking advantage of their success is the Musketeers up 30-0. West Washington down 8-0 in the third quarter to Springs Valley. The other conference school, Salem, down 21-14. County school, not conference school. County school down 21-14 over under Scottsburg at Salem. These games are huge right now. 3A for both the Scottsburg and Salem, and 1A for West Washington. Something to watch now. But let's get back to this Eastern and Switzerland County game. This is something that Musketeers have not seen in about 6 years. They haven't had a chance to play for a sectional semifinal, even a championship in the whole history of Eastern football. Never played for a sectional championship. But they've also never won a game as big as this one tonight in a sectional game. They are the ones to be known to be blown out in these kind of games. They've lost numerous amounts of games in the sectional. Like a few years ago, they lost huge the opening game of sectional to Clarksville not long ago, in maybe 2019. Not long ago, only 4 years ago. Now we're going to see something even crazier tonight as they're turning the tables up 30-0 over Switzerland County. We'll send you away and we back for the second half of football here on WSLM.
Party time is rolling on at McDonald's in Salem, Mitchell, and West Baden. Hosted birthday parties are continuing to gain in popularity. McDonald's birthday parties include goodie bags for each guest, a gift for the birthday child, meals with the choice of cheeseburger, hamburger, or nuggets, along with fries, choice of drink for each guest, a birthday cake, and ice cream. Now, the Play Place is closed for an inclusive 2-hour private party. That's right, the Play Place closes down for the 2-hour event. Call event coordinator Renee Lewis at 812-788-0126 to schedule your party for Salem, Mitchell, or West Baden today. Renee and her staff will set everything up, take care of all the serving and work during the party, and take care of all the cleanup. All this for a party of up to 10 kids for $130. And it's just $5 for additional children. Parties at Salem allow children to play, while the McDonald's in Mitchell and West Baden will feature age-appropriate games. Let McDonald's make your child's next birthday party stress-free for you and fun for them. Call Renee at 812-788-0126 today and get your next party on the schedule.
If you're looking for the best Mexican food, stop in today at El Camino in Salem. And don't forget to stop in before the game or come in up until 10 p.m. on Friday or Saturday. Come in during lunch for great specials during the week starting at just $5.65. The Speedy Gonzalez for $5.65. A taco lunch, $5.65. The quesadilla or enchilada lunch for just $5.65. Or try your choice of lunch fajitas for $9.95 or the burrito zapada. New menu coming soon at El Camino in Salem, and they're hiring servers. Weekly specials include Tuesday's taco special, buy 3, get 1 free, and Sundays, kids' meals are half price. Whether you stop in before or after the game, El Camino's is something for everyone in the family. Open till 10 p.m. on Friday and Saturday, and weekdays 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Stop in at 403 South Main Street in Salem, or call ahead at 812-586-0199 for carryout.
We are back here for second half football and sectional 39 semifinal night. We're going to see Weaver onto the field to send this one away for Switzerland County to start the second half for the Musketeers. Back deep for the Musketeers now is McBride and Jones. Is this their first time returning a kick tonight? Yes, it is. It's wild.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Honestly, it's always a good thing whenever you only return 1 kick a night.
Here we go. We're almost back underway here. An odd formation for the Musketeers on opening kick here of the second half. Weaver approaching it, sends it away. Musketeers, Pacers, we are back underway for the second half. Back deep over the head of Jones into the end zone for a touchback. Bannett and the Musketeer offense will trot back out on the field for this third quarter opening series.
That was a heck of a kick. That went all the way back past the long jump
pit
run line. Yeah, pit.
Something to be said about kickers in this high school game. They can either kick it really far or not kick it far enough. And it seems like tonight they're kicking it very far. I don't know if the wind has something to do with it. There's been a little bit of a breeze out there tonight, but nothing too strenuous to hold back these kickers. As now, Bannon onto the field for this opening series of the second half, leading 30-0. We see Bannon in the shotgun position with Jones to his left, McBride to his right. 5 points away from a running clock here in the IHSAA rule. Bannon looking to take the snap here now. A formation we haven't seen from defense tonight. Bennett takes a snap, hands off to Jones. Jones looking for a crease. Jones finds one. It's very momentarily. I think it's met by a number of Pacer defense defenders. Up for about a 7-yard gain. Second down and 3 coming up.
Yeah, they've had a really hard time tackling Braden Jones low. I've seen a lot of people grabbing his shoulder pads and grabbing up in the top half of his hip of his body, and it's really hard to bring him down. He has such a good center of gravity that if you try to tackle him high, he's just going to run right through you.
If that's very well said, you're right. So now we're going to see Bannett in the shotgun now. 2 to his either side. Bannett hands it off to McBride. McBride trying to find a crease. McBride up the middle, downtown now. First down and more for McBride in that Musketeer offense. Trotting his way down the field, moving it again.
Yeah, that's one thing about these Eastern running backs. They're really good at churning their feet and keeping their feet moving, so it's really hard to bring them down. Nathan McBride, he's smaller than Braden Jones by quite a bit, but he's also just a feisty runner that refuses to go down too. He just runs with a full head of steam and keeps his feet moving and gets a lot of extra yards out of it.
Bannett in the shotgun now, same formation as last time, lone matchup with Weiniger on this right. Bannett takes a snap, not McBride this time, but Jones. Jones finds an opening. Jones off to the races. Jones down the right sideline. He finds an opening. He's going to be chased down, but he will not be caught. Jones in the end zone. Touchdown, Musketeers.
Yeah, if I was Coach Dean, I'd be starting to pull my starters out here. My running backs like Braden Jones, he looks like he's a little bit shaken up after that play. Somebody landed on his heel. But that was a heck of a run by Braden Jones and great blocking up there by the O-line.
What a run from the Musketeer. Elusiveness. Braden Jones now, big boy, breaking one free down the right sideline, catching the races. This is a track meet for Braden Jones. He's tired.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to get a lot of resting time on the sideline here for the rest of this game.
This is something to look forward to for the Musketeers next week if they can get their rushing game going like they have tonight. It is important now. 36-0. The running clock starts. 10:36 and going. This thing cannot be brought back either. There's no turning off that running clock. This game will be over before it even started. Bannett takes a snap for 2-point conversion. Hands off McBride. McBride does not get there. It is going to remain 36-0. Musketeers on top. We're going to see Bannett stay on the field, though, instead of walking off to the sideline. That's the Swiss Army knife of the Musketeer offense. Really, really useful in the all-around play for this Musketeer team. He'll be kicking it off now deep after that handoff to Jones. Jones with a huge run. Big boy turning on the juice, getting the wheels turning on the afterburners and getting to the end zone for a touchdown. We love to see it. Braden Jones, a huge body, not going to be stopped very easily when he gets going.
Yeah, Braden Jones, he might be big, but he is deceivingly fast. He covers ground quick. Whenever he gets out into open space, even if you do catch him, it's hard to bring him down just because of how big he is. And with Cody Bannett, he does everything for Eastern, really. I mean, he's played a lot of defensive back tonight. He's played he's kicked the ball for him, and he's played quarterback for him too. So he's just a Swiss Army knife, like you said. He can do anything.
Bannett with his backup quarterback, Pacheco, walking onto the field now for this kickoff unit for the 7th time tonight. And you know what that makes the Musketeers tonight, Elijah, on their series? They are 5 for 5 on series. They've not had an outing at all where they haven't scored a touchdown. 5 possessions, 36 points. Incredible by the Musketeers so far as Bannett places the ball on the tee, ready to send this one deep back to Richards and Mosley of this Pacers return team. They haven't had much action tonight because they haven't had much of a chance to return it. I mentioned before the end of the halftime, they're kicking the ball deep. And the ball deep, they're not going to try to return that. They're going to let it go right into the end zone and put that ball in the 25. Now we have a formation set up for the Musketeers. This is Bannett stretching his legs out now, trying to find his footing for this kick away. Bannett sends it away. We're back underway. Pacers, Musketeers, third quarter action now. We're going to see Richards return this one from the inside of his own 10-yard line. Richards on the far side. We got a flag on the field. Richards steps out of bounds about the 35.
Going to be interesting to see what they call this.
I think it's going to be an illegal block in the back on the Musketeers coming down the field, trying to push down a Switzerland County defender to get to Richards. That return of that strong returner previously in the year has been a lot of work for the Pacers, getting the ball down the field very quickly on returns, not one to be brought down very easily, Elijah.
Looks like they might be moving this ball back. Looks like it was against Switzerland County for holding.
We see a holding call on the return. Another shot in the foot now from the Pacers. They'll be set back even further after that penalty. Not a good way to start the second half for the Pacers. Now we're going to see about 70 yards of penalties for Switzerland County so far in this game. The Musketeers have limited their penalties tonight, having about false start penalties here and there. That's just miscommunication. It's very well known. But now we're going to see Bailey now with Leland off the lone matchup with Kit Bant on this right side or near side here. Bailey takes a snap, hands it off to Young. Young trying to find the outside, but it's met in the backfield by a Musketeer defensive back, not going anywhere. Big stop. That's McBride on the play. It is big Nathan McBride in the backfield. Second down and 13 coming up.
I think Nathan McBride's going to be the leading tackler tonight. He's just been living all over in the backfield and all over the line of scrimmage. He's made probably at least 10, 15 tackles so far, I'd say.
McBride pitching a tent in that Switzerland County backfield tonight. Bailey in the shotgun position, takes a snap, hands it off to Young. Fakes the handoff to Young. He's trying to get the outside. He gets the edge. Around the edge, gets met by a Musketeer defender, but a horse collar tackle coming up, I feel.
Yeah, they're calling a horse collar there on Caleb King.
Caleb King, the one that made a lot of tackles tonight in the backfield. Him and McBride are sharing the same tent in the backfield, just living back there, having no trouble getting back there across the low line for that Switzerland County team. But now we're going to see how much, if they're going to rule that in the favor of the Pacers right now, as they've had trouble limiting the penalties they've ensued.
Yeah, the only penalties Eastern's really had tonight, other than a couple of false starts, offsides penalties, has been 2 horse collars and 2 unsportsmanlike conducts.
All right, now we're going to see Bailey. Penalty looks to be on. Oh, penalty was on the Pacers that time around. Not a horse collar tackle. Pacers having a horrible time limiting penalties now. That's well over 80 yards on the game. As I don't think Bailey's in this game anymore. No, it's Bailey, yes, under center this time. Mosley's in the backfield, his backup quarterback. Bailey under center this time with Mosley to his back. With one lone on the right near side here. Bailey motions over Young. Bailey hands it off to Mosley. Mosley fighting his way through the off defensive line. Gets up to the original line of scrimmage and plus one more. Third down and about 9 coming up. Third down and 9 coming up. What a play by the Musketeers on defense.
Yeah, that was a good play there by the Eastern Musketeers. And I'd say over the last 2 drives, Switzerland County has probably had a solid 80% of their penalties come over the last 2 drives.
They sure have. Now we're going to see Bailey under center once again with Mosley to his back. Lone matchup again on the near side. Motions Young over once again. Hands it off to Mosley. Mosley finding his – hands it off to Young. Young come on in around. Young finding a lane. Young gets met by Bannett, though. Bannett breaking off his tackle against Leland the last second. Bannett making the tackle. First down, though, for the Switzerland County Pacers at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good tackle there by Cody Bannett in space and can throw the ball and also tackle the guy with the ball, evidently.
About 6 minutes to go, halfway through this third quarter at Eastern. Musketeers are up 36-0 over the Switzerland County Pacers. The visiting team, a long bus ride back for them tonight as their season might end. Bailey, under center this time, has a offensive wing right now. Mosley to his back, motioning over Young once again. Hands it off, fakes the handoff, goes to the other young brother. Young brother met by big Caleb King in the background, drugged to the dirt with no hesitation. What's some kitchen cooking there from Caleb King?
Yeah, this Eastern front seven again and again and again is just not letting them get anything past them. And whenever they do, they make up for it for the next 3 or 4 plays. They haven't allowed really any yardage, and the yardage they have allowed, they've stopped them immediately right after.
2nd down and 12 from the 38-yard line now for the Pacers. Bailey approaching the line of scrimmage with this team. Same formation we've seen the past few plays. We have Mosley in the backfield. He might motion over Young. He motions Young once again. Bailey takes a snap. Screen pass to Young. Young tries to get the edge. He's met by Wyatt. Is that Wyatt Perez? Yes, it's Wyatt Perez. No, Gibbs. No.
Waylon Perez.
Waylon Perez. I said Wyatt Perez. Waylon Perez, excuse me. Waylon Perez. Older brother Wyatt Perez. That's who that is. Waylon Perez on the tackle that time. Out of bounds.
Yeah, that was about 6 to 7 years ago.
Hey, he's reliving his brother's destiny. He's giving tackles out for his brother's name tonight.
Yeah, Waylon's a good kid. I enjoyed playing with him whenever I played with him.
Well, Waylon, if you listen to this ever anytime after this game, I'm sorry I mistook you for your brother. But anyway, you had a good tackle that time around. Bailey up to the line of scrimmage this time with Mosley to his back again. Nothing new this time. Motions Young over, flips it out to Beasley. Oh, met by Caleb King. Slung to the grass with no trouble that time. Big hit there from Caleb King.
Caleb King's just been all over him tonight. He is doing so good, celebrating out there at the rest of his D-line. I imagine that kid's having a good night, just enjoying his night.
4th down and 14 coming up for the Pacers this time around. They'll be punting it away. It looks like they're going to send their punter out of Weaver, Ethan Weaver, onto the play. That is something they had to do quite a bit tonight, putting up no points to start this way around. 36-0, 3:46 remaining in this third quarter. Weaver sends this one deep to McBride inside his own 30. Flag on the play. We got to delay a game. Offense number 44. 5-yard penalty where we play. 4th down here. 4th down and 19 coming up for the Pacers. Now even further kick now as McBride's going to trot his way up 5 more yards, trying to return this one to the house like we have almost all this year. But Garrett Drury usually doing that. We have him sidelined with an injury. Weaver fakes the punt. Weaver off running. Weaver trying to find his way around. He's met by Guthrie. Guthrie can't take him down, but he's met in the 21-yard line. Musketeers stop another fake punt, but this time it's in Pacer territory, almost in the red zone. Musketeers take over.
Yeah, I don't really understand. I mean, I do understand why they decided to try and fake it, but at that point, I don't know why you wouldn't just run it out of your offense and try to complete a pass. They keep trying to run these really long distance 3rd and 4th downs, and it's not working for them at all.
It is not indeed. We have an update from Triton Central. Brownstown, Triton Central tied at 14 in the 4th quarter there. It is one wild matchup over there for that other sectional 39 matchup in Fairland. We also have West Washington trailing in the 4th quarter against Springs Valley, 16-0. Paoli, Forest Park, nothing hard there for Paoli, 50-7 over Forest Park. Salem down more to Scottsburg in the late 3rd quarter, 28-14. Salem falls down so far. Now it's Bannett ready for this 1st down snap here. Bannett takes a snap, hands off to Jones. Jones looking for a crease. Jones finds one. Jones up and away. Up to the 16-yard line. Jones not hesitating to get things going once again.
Jones might have a 200 rushing yard game tonight if he keeps up and keeps playing the way he has been. He's just been running all over the field, and I imagine he's already over 100 yards easy.
Nothing slowing down for this Musketeer offense so far as they're going to get right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready for this 2nd down and short snap from the 16-yard line. Here we go. Bannett with Jones and McBride off to his right and left with a single matchup over here to the right. Bennett takes a snap, hands on McBride. This time McBride. Oh, we have a level over there. Jones levels the defenders. McBride takes off up the middle, up to the 8-yard line. Man, helmet smack from Jones that time.
Yeah, Brayton Jones laid the hammer down on somebody, and it looks like we got a flag down there on the field.
Flag down is, in fact, the truth here. We have a personal foul, face mask on the defense this time around. They cannot catch a break. Switzerland County keeps reloading that pistol and aiming it right at their big toe and letting it fly each time they get a penalty. It's happening all night tonight. We'll have an automatic 1st down inside. Oh, no, that'd be at the 1-yard line, Elijah. From the 16-yard, there should be just 1 yard. Oh, it's half the distance to the goal. Half the distance to the goal. My bad. Half the distance to the goal. All right. We have Bennett in the shotgun position now, ready for this 1st down and goal snap from the 4-yard line. 36 seconds to go in the 3rd. Bennett takes a snap, hands off to McBride. McBride is going to find his way some room up the middle up to about the 2-yard line this time, inching closer to that chalk.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job on this drive, and it looks like they're about to go, what is it, 6 for 6 now?
6 for 6, so they put this one in the end zone right here.
Yeah, they're doing a great job on offense tonight, and it'll be the first time I know for a fact that I've ever seen Eastern go 100% on drives. If they manage to close it out.
McBride wants to get the hat trick here. Hands off to Jones, though. Anyway, Jones is going to walk up the middle, and he's going to have touchdown. Musketeers opens this lead up even more.
Yeah, the O-line just opened up a hole for Braden Jones to get through, and he just crossed the plane. Easy as that. The O-line's just done a really good job of just opening up holes tonight and providing really good protection for the running backs and quarterbacks.
2-point conversion try for the Musketeers here to make it a 44-0 lead. Crazy numbers tonight for the Musketeers as Bennett takes a snap, fakes the hand out to Jones. He's going to waltz his way right into the end zone. 2-point conversion converted. It's 44-0 here at Eastern.
Yeah, right there, Cody Bennett did a good job of faking out the whole defense on that play. That's about the third or fourth time he's done that tonight inside the 10-yard line.
If you're just now joining us here, we have 2.6 seconds left in this third quarter of this sectional 39 semifinal round matchup between the Switzerland County Pacers and the Eastern Musketeers. Nothing short of successful for the Musketeers tonight. They are up 44-0 over the Pacers now, but we're going to have a fresh 12 coming up in about 2.5 seconds. Bennett and his team coming out that 5 for 5 offense, 6 for 6 offense of the Musketeers now, 100% when scoring touchdowns, 44 points on the board tonight for the Musketeers. They haven't punted the ball once tonight.
Yeah, that's just good offensive efficiency. 100% on every drive you've been on. I mean, you cannot ask for better than that. They've played perfect tonight, and the defense has been there to back them up and hasn't allowed any points.
They have not. And now Bennett, that 2-point converter, running the ball in, having no trouble at all, untouched from 2 yards out. He will come to send this one back away it'll be sent away to Richards and Mosley back deep for the Switzerland County Pacers. Not much return game for them tonight as Bennett sends it over their head. Bennett approaching it now. We are back underway for this end of this third quarter now. Deep driving kick. Richards will take that return from the inside of his own 15. Richards trying to find a way. Richards finds one up the sideline up to the 34.
Yeah, that was a somewhat decent return there by Switzerland County. They got it up about the 35-yard line, so they'll be starting about 10 yards further than normal. And who knows, maybe they'll get a drive started. Maybe they can start trying to get a comeback going, but I don't really see a comeback coming from this Switzerland County team tonight.
36 minutes down, 12 to go here from the semifinal night of Sectional 39. We've seen an outstanding Musketeer performance now, putting on a show for this crowd tonight, 44-0 over the Pacers. We're going to see another round of Musketeer defense when they get back from this quarter end break here. But let's recap this third quarter for the Musketeers. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, 6 drives the whole game, 6 touchdowns. That says something for the Musketeers tonight. They'll have momentum going into next week.
Yeah, momentum's always a big thing. I know the Triton and Brownstown are both really good teams. They're both powerhouses, respectfully, in this sectional, and Brownstown being a powerhouse in the conference. Momentum can triumph over talent any day of the week, as long as you all play hard and play as a team and form a gel between your teammates, and you never know what could happen.
Bailey under center this time with Mosley to his back. Motions over Young. Fakes it out, hands it off. Gets met by McBride. And then King breaks 2 tackles and met by Guthrie. Guthrie slams into the grass. In the turf he goes. No gain, but a loss of 4.
Yeah, that was a heck of a tackle by Adam Guthrie. He was able to stay home and make a play right there. That was a pretty smart football play right there. And Caleb King and Nathan McBride both got in there again and tried to make a play in the backfield. He got away, but they were able to get more bodies to him and tackle him in the backfield.
McBride and King making initial contact of that runner of Young, not getting anywhere. Then Guthrie comes in and finishes off the business trip. So now we have second down and about 15 coming up, 11-10 to go and counting. We have Mosley. We have an illegal formation. Illegal formation. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Was the call there. Looks like they did. They signaled unsportsmanlike conduct on what kind of call was that?
I have no clue. That was a very weird call.
They signaled unsportsmanlike conduct
And only moved the ball back
5 yards.
All right.
Interesting referee perspective there. I'm not going to complain, but we'll see now. We're going to see Bailey back on the field this time after that questionable flag on the play. Bailey in the shotgun position now with his backup quarterback Mosley with him. He finds a receiver of Leland. Leland breaks a few angles of Bandit. Leland finding a crease. Leland gets the outside of the 40, up to the 41. He keeps going to the 45. Leland cannot be brought down. The big body breaking a few times, getting up into that first down marker.
Yeah, I will say this. Whenever they have time to throw the ball and get a pass complete, they've gotten a lot of yards doing it. But the only problem is this defensive front for the Musketeers has just been living in the backfield and is not giving them any time to throw at all.
They have enough tackles in that backfield. If tackles was the currency in this country, they would have a house back there right now.
Oh, yeah.
So now we're going to see for this, after we set the play clock here, we will see Bailey in the under center position with the loaded backfield behind him. Bailey takes the snap, hands it off up the middle to the fullback. The fullback tries to find his way 5 yards up to the 50-yard line. We're at neutral site now. 50 yards and go either way for the offense here.
Yeah, that was a good play there by Switzerland County to be able to get some yardage out of that. Anytime you can get 5 yards on the first run of your downs, that's always a good sign. That's
a trickery of offense there. The look that we see from Brownstown as well, that 3 in the backfield with Bailey. And takes the handoff again. This time to Young. Young trying to get the edge. Young gets met by a defender, breaks the tackle. Young to the outside, not wanting to go down. Gets near the first down mark at the 41-yard line. 3rd and short coming up.
Yeah, they're doing a good job moving the ball here. It looks like they might be able to get a scoring drive going as long as they keep it up. But Eastern's done this a few times tonight where they've let them put together a drive and they get across the 50 and get down to the 30 or the 20, and then their momentum just absolutely stalls out because of how tight this defensive group gets.
1st down and 10 from the 43-yard line. We got Bailey and that trips behind him. Bailey takes a snap, hands it off to Young. Young getting the edge again. Young with the outside of the line there. Up about 3 yards on the cut to the 41-yard line. The clock will remain running for 14 to go and counting. In this matchup, the Musketeers lead 44-0 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, not really sure who tripped him up, but he didn't get a whole lot of yardage out of that. Only got about 3 yards. If I had a nickel for every time this Musketeer defense made a tackle 3 yards to the line of scrimmage, I'd be a pretty rich guy right about now.
You would be up in Bill Gates talking majority right now. So now we have that trips behind him again. We got Bailey in the under center position now. Takes it, hands it off out. Oh, McKean slams into the turf. No chance to make a run there as Young gets thrown backwards by Caleb King. He is cooking up some dinner back there in the backfield.
Yeah, it looks like I just gained another nickel with that play.
You gained another nickel for sure, Elijah. Nothing short of $15 at least for you.
They have been all over the backfield today, and you really can't say much more about how this Eastern defense has played other than giving up that one really big pass at the end of the first half. They've played perfect tonight.
3rd down and 13 now for the Pacers at the 46-yard line. Bailey takes a snap, looking for a receiver. Pressure from King immediately. He gets drugged. Breaks that tackle. Bailey taking off, running away for it now, and gets met by Cleek. Cleek driving him backwards, not letting him get anywhere. Cleek pushing him down on the turf now at the 50. It is 4th down and a mile for the Pacers.
Yeah, like I said, Eastern's given up quite a few drives where they've gotten across the 50, but as soon as they get across the 50, they stall out their momentum, and this is just another one of those drives for Switzerland County.
6:40 remaining in this contest. So sectional 39. We have the Musketeers beaten Switzerland County Pacers 44-0. 6:30 to go and counting. Bailey was 1 on either side with 2 to his life. Bailey takes a snap, looking for a receiver again, gets met by King. King trying to bring him down again, cannot. He retreats back to his 37. Last one fly deep, and it is going to be picked off in the backfield by the 30-yard line, returning the way of the convoy. Comes back at the 50-yard line, dragged down by Pacers receiver. Was that Bannon on that interception?
No, that was not Bannett. It looked like it was.
That's Cody Bannett.
No, Cody Bannett's wearing white socks. And I was going to say, and Cody's on the side.
That's Cordell Hurst. Cordell Hurst on the interception that time. That's the first time we've seen him all season. I haven't called his number all season, but now we have an interception for him now. As we have an injured Switzerland County Pacer down on this near sideline, near the Musketeers. They're celebrating that interception now in plus territory at the 47-yard line. We'll see a first down. This injury looks pretty severe. We'll send you away. We'll see you on the other side.
Gary LaVox of Rascal Flats is coming to French Lick Resort. Get your tickets now and see one of country music's biggest stars on Saturday, October 28th. This concert has it all. The Rascal Flatts songs you love, plus new original hits from Gary's solo career. Tickets are going fast, so get yours now. Go to FrenchLick.com or Ticketmaster.com. We'll see you at the show.
Must be 21 to enter casino. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
We are back here at Eastern High School for sectional 39, the final 5 minutes here. But we have an injury on the field. He is still on the ground. We are hoping the best for him, hoping all is okay for that young man on the sideline down here near the 49-yard line. He's being attended to by 3 athletic trainers right now. We initially saw him having to have his leg rolled out immediately after getting hit. There is no ground being made now. We're seeing athletic director Scott Newcomb on the field now, seeing if they need to call in any extra reinforcements and principal Darren Ferris.
Yeah, you always hate to see an injury like that, especially in the playoffs, and especially whenever you're down this big. Hope he's doing all right. Hope he's okay.
Everything in correction from earlier to Josh Tabor. My rosters are not updated. Whoever gives me these rosters needs to be fired from their job. These rosters are not good. Well, if he made these rosters, he's done. I'm kidding. I'm joking. So it was actually
Josh Tabor with the
interception. With the interception. He's wearing the number 12 tonight.
Yeah.
Joshua Tabor.
Yeah, stat sheet says he's wearing 80.
Yeah, the roster says he's wearing number 80, but he's wearing number 12 tonight. So it's Joshua Tabor with the interception. Correction from earlier. And we had the Switzerland County player is still down on this far near sideline. He's now set up in the upright position. We're going to see if we can get him off the field. We're going to send you away for one more quick ad break before we get back for some final action this fourth quarter.
Keep playing. Keep working. Keep going. And keep moving with the exceptional orthopedic care at Baptist Health. With an experienced team and a full line of advanced services and procedures, it's no wonder most people choose Baptist to help them keep on. Keeping on. Visit baptisthealth.com/ortho to find a Baptist Health provider.
We are back here at Eastern High School after our injury timeout. He is still not off the field, but now it looks like they're going to be having him up and walking off the field now, not under his own power, but walking off. The injury to the Switzerland County Pacer is now figured out. That is number 17, it looks like, Keaton Mosley of the Pacer offense, the backup quarterback. He is injured for them now. He's up on his feet with some support to both sides of him.
Yeah, it's good to see him up on his feet, and looks like he's going to try and make his way over to his sideline. Looks like he's putting a little bit of weight over there on his injured leg, but hope he's doing all right. Hope he's okay.
We are glad to see Keaton Mosley back on to his feet now and no further pain with that. He's able to put a little bit of pressure on his right leg that's a little injured now. So we're going to resume action here. The Musketeers are going to take over at the 47-yard line, first down and 10. 5:58 remaining in this contest. Fourth quarter here. Musketeers lead huge in this one, 44-0. Bennett in the Musketeer offense comes back on the field now as soon as they get Mosley off to the sideline.
Yep. This Musketeer offense is going to come out here and try to make it, 7 for 7 now?
They're going to look to make it 7 for 7, but I can imagine they go for the conservative look for the things now. So we're going to have this lone matchup of Leland and it looks to be Joshua Tabor, the wide receiver out on the near side here alone. The one that I mistaked for Cody Bannett earlier, as well as Cordell Tate. So we have Bannett in the shotgun position now with Connor Kleek to his left, and it looks to be McBride to his right. Here we go. Bannett in the shotgun now. They're slowing things up. The clock is running. They're letting every second of that play clock run down. Bannett takes a snap, hands it out to Kleek. Kleek looking for an opening. Kleek gets a little bit of a green grass there. Can't get too far. That's 3 yards, maybe 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Yeah, that was a pretty good run there by Connor Kleek. That's the first time I've seen him take a handoff this season, and he didn't look too bad on it.
I saw him a few games here and there when they were either down by a lot or up by a lot. He came in and took one for the team and made a few good runs there. I'm impressed with Connor Kleek this season with all the work he has put in. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far from him. So we have Bannett the shotgun once again now, ready for this 2nd down and 6 snap, letting every second of that play clock run down before hiking it. Under 5 to go. Bennett hands it off to McBride. Oh, no, that's not McBride. That's Pacheco. I don't know who that is. It's number 9. Number 9, Colin Jones for the first time this season. Colin Jones coming out here and making a run for the Musketeers now. That's the first time we saw him all season make a run. And now we have a penalty on the field. We have a penalty. It looks to be on Switzerland County once again. Penalty looks to be on number 66, Switzerland County, for an unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, it looked like one of the players was getting into it with one of the refs.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 66 of Switzerland County. That's pushing them up 15 more yards. We will see the Musketeers on the other side of a 15-yard penalty at the 25-yard line for this 1st down snap.
Yeah, just a lot of stupid mistakes made by Switzerland County tonight. They have had about 100 yards worth of penalties tonight, if not more. And if they could clean stuff like that up, they could have potentially put up some sort of fight or at least got a score on the boards tonight.
Clock is still running under 4 minutes now. We have Bannett in the shotgun position now. They're going to let everything run off this clock now. The play clock just reset. We are under 25 seconds remaining in the play clock. 3.5 minutes remaining in this contest. 44-0 is our score from Eastern High School. Musketeers made a great statement win tonight. Going to their first sectional title game in program history for them and Coach Dean, making a good point for them tonight as Bannett, ready to take the snap now. Oh, he got a false start on the play. They did not give it to him, though. Kleek kicks the handoff. Kleek takes the handoff up the middle, gets about 2 or 3 on that play. 2nd down and 7 coming up.
Another unsportsmanlike conduct on 66.
And he'll be ejected from this game if that's the case.
And he is already walking towards the sideline.
If this is his 2nd unsportsmanlike conduct, he will be ejected from the game.
Yeah, I seen that one. Caleb King was standing there, and he kind of just ran over and threw him down on the ground for no reason.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 66. He has now been ejected from this game.
Really silly. That was a very silly penalty. Very silly.
A very, very makeshift penalty there from the Switzerland County Pacers. That's number 66, Brevin May, making the mistake that time for them.
Appears he's a senior. And I can understand with all the emotions it being your last game, you should never take it out on somebody else. And you're always going to regret not being in for the last play of your career when you could potentially be out there with the guys that you've played with for the last however long you've been playing football. Instead, you decide to give that up to sit on the sideline and watch.
That's how injuries happen as well. An unsportsmanlike penalty right there. We are now going to see, looks like victory formation for the Musketeers now as Bannett's approaching. We're going to have an I formation now for the Musketeers. He's going to have Colin Jones off to his left. Oh, victory formation. We're going to have victory formation for the Musketeers now after they couldn't figure out themselves what they were going to do. So the Musketeers and Bannett with about 25 seconds clucking off this play clock now with 1:30 to go in this contest.
Well, the Musketeers offense will unfortunately not go 100% tonight from
No, they still will because they ended the game on this last drive. They didn't punt the ball away or kick a field goal. They still went 6 for 6. This
That is
seventh
true.
drive does not count as a scoring drive or anything.
That is true.
And Bennett will take a knee, and this clock will not expire quite yet. We're going to see a few more snaps in this Musketeer offense, but this game is over. The Musketeers will prevail over the Switzerland County Pacers, 44-0.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what this team can do next week, and really hope they go out there and win themselves a championship. That'd be awesome to see.
We sure will see, Elijah. And we are still pending the results of that one over at Triton Central. We will get an update as soon as we have one from Triton Central and Brownstown Central. But for now, we're going to have the final few seconds tick off this clock in Sectional 39 semifinal night for Eastern and Switzerland County. Bennett, and he will take another knee, and this game is over. Each team will come onto the sideline, and this game is wrapped up. The Musketeers taking this win now. They will beat the Switzerland County Pacers 44-0 here at Eastern High School. They will go to the championship game of sectional for the first time in program history, and we played here at Eastern High School at home game for sectional title game. We'll be right back for a post-game show here on WSLM.
If you're looking for the best Mexican food, stop in today at El Camino in Salem. And don't forget to stop in before the game or come in up until 10 p.m. on Friday or Saturday. Come in during lunch for great specials during the week starting at just $5.65. The Speed Gonzalez for $5.65. A taco lunch, $5.65. The quesadilla or enchilada lunch for just $5.65. Or try your choice of lunch fajitas for $9.95 or the burrito zapada. New menu coming soon at El Camino in Salem, and they're hiring servers. Weekly specials include Tuesday's taco special, buy 3, get 1 free, and Sundays, kids' meals are half price. Whether you stop in before or after the game, El Camino's is something for everyone in the family. Open till 10 p.m. on Friday and Saturday, and weekdays 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Stop in at 403 South Main Street in Salem, or call ahead at 812-586-0199 for carryout.
Coming back here at Eastern High School, we mentioned before the break, the Musketeers pull off the shutout W in the semifinal night over the Switzerland County Pacers, 44-0. A huge win to send them to the sectional championship. But before we finish this night out tonight, Elijah, we have some scoring updates. Triton Central in the fourth quarter with Brownstown. Triton's up 21-17 over Brownstown. And late in that fourth quarter, that's a close game right there. And then we have Salem losing to Scottsburg 31-14, along with Springs Valley prospering over West Washington 24-0 in that one. Elijah, let's get away from some scoring updates now. Let's talk about this game tonight.
All I have to say is that Eastern team looked very, very good tonight. They played perfectly on offense and they played perfectly on defense. Every drive they had, they either scored a touchdown on it or they ended the game on it. And then on defense, they did not let them move the ball hardly at all. And the only big play they gave up really was the pass down the sideline there at the end of the first half. And other than that, they really had nothing really that was standing out. That was a big problem other than a couple penalties here and there that were kind of needless. But they played great tonight. That's all I really have to say about them.
And now Brayden Jones, that Musketeer forefront, is going to try to chase down Coach Dean now with the water jug as he's running around scampering around the field down there. This is a fun atmosphere right now for the Musketeers on their home turf. So here we are. Let me get my input here. Musketeers, and they're going to get another coach with water.
Oh, they got Fleetwood. Yeah. They got Coach Fleetwood.
Oh, he got hit with the water instead of Dean. Dean lucked out on that one. So now, Musketeers 44-0 over the Pacers. This has been a huge game for them right now. Musketeers making a lot of great things happen tonight. There wasn't a key for the game tonight for the Musketeers, but it was something to be looked out for. Making plays. They made a lot of plays tonight, and it showed on every aspect of this game for the Musketeers. They made plays. They made sure the defense stood out and did what they needed to do. There was not a cylinder of this Musketeer team that was not flaming tonight, that was not firing. They were firing on all cylinders. They came to play. They showed Switzerland County who the Musketeer team is tonight, and they gave up no problem here. Musketeers prevail over the Switzerland County Pacers, 44-0 in this one. Long bus trip back to Switzco a 2-hour drive to Veve there. Very, very long bus ride back, Elijah.
Yeah, I definitely understand where they come from at the end of this game. My senior year, we got beat, blown out, didn't even score. So I feel for them, and it's going to be a long bus ride home. But they'll definitely try to make a few more memories on that bus before they get back to the school.
Yes, they sure will. Yes, they sure will. And we're going to have I'm going to try to get another update here to see who the Musketeers will be playing next week for a sectional championship. It looks to be Triton Central will be their contender next weekend as they're up 28-17 late in the fourth quarter. Late in the fourth quarter, 28-17. Triton Central is up over Brownstown. Triton Central, Eastern Musketeers next week here in the Musketeers. I'm Eli Guthrie, along with Elijah Hamann. I'll be on the call next week saying so long from Eastern High School. Musketeers prevail 44-0 over Switzerland County. We'll send you back. Great game tonight. We thank you for listening, everybody.
Gary LaVox of Rascal Flats is coming to French Lick Resort. Get your tickets now and see one of country music's biggest stars on Saturday, October 28th. This concert has it all. The Rascal Flatts songs you love, plus new original hits from Gary's solo career. Tickets are going fast, so get yours now. Go to FrenchLick.com or Ticketmaster.com. We'll see you at the show.
Must be 21 to enter casino. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Hello, folks. Craig Martin at Billy Martin's store. I'd like to start off by saying a big thank you to everyone that voted us your best place to purchase appliances, furniture, and floor coverage in Washoe County for another year. At Billy Martin's store, we have so much more to offer our loyal customers. Not only do we carry a complete line of GE Hot Point and Speed Queen appliances, but also a full line of home furnishings as well. Beautiful, quality name brand furniture and living room suites, sectionals, recliners, dining room suites, bedroom suites, lamps, and sectionals. And Bose Bedding, made in the USA, and most furniture and bedding is made right here in Southern Indiana. Billy Martin's store has a nice display of all of your floor covering, carpets, vinyls, tiles, laminates, Somerset hardwood flooring. We offer you low prices, free home and business estimates, and professional installation by our own installers. Billy Martin's store offers you free delivery, free haul away, and our own professional service on what we sell. Janice, Tanya, and I will be happy to help you in selecting the perfect item for your home or business and stand behind you if you have a problem. Billy Martin's store has been serving Southern Indiana and the Louisville area for 164 years and counting. As the 5th generation and Tanya the 6th, we would like to say a big thank you for all of your support year after year. Billy Martin's store is located in the heart of downtown Martinsburg, or feel free to call us at 967-3997, and we'll be glad to help you.
Thank you for listening with us in the WSLM Sports Zone tonight for another live broadcast of high school sports. Be sure and follow us on social media and on your radio dial for more local, regional, and national sports. And tune in on Wednesday nights for Coach's Corner. We encourage you to listen to the game again on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. This has been a Salem Media production. Copyright 2022.